Hello, Monodachis! Welcome, welcome! I hope you're all having yourself a wonderful, fantastic, extra spectacular day, night, morning, evening, whatever it happens to be, wherever you happen to be. L! It's spooky times! And I figured I wanted to at least get something in today. I wasn't able to stream earlier because it was a freaking time. But I wanted to get like something in for y'all today. So quick stream. We're gonna get right into it. Welcome. As you can see, check it out. I got my spooky costume. This is totally not me reusing last year's costume for time constraint purposes. Or because I couldn't freaking do it. Like I'm working on stuff. I'm working on other projects. Okay. So this is totally not my The Grudge repurposed costume. This is totally a unique and totally a non reused La Llorona costume, which is totally different, and I will hear nothing else about it. Welcome, Monodachis. I will tell you what, we're gonna get right into it today because I'm on a bit of a time crunch and I want to get some videos in before the peoples actually start to get here and start trick or treating. So let's get right into it. Unofficial Bizarre Bump stream because we're probably gonna watch a couple of his, if not pretty much all of his But I also got some other spooky stuff that I wanted to check out. So let's get right into it, why don't we? It's been a minute since we've watched a Bizarre Blood video, by the way, or anyone in general. I do want to definitely get back into them. I feel like I overcorrected and tried to avoid Bizarre Blood and stuff, and like other videos like Nuke's Top 5 and all that, because I was like, well, for the holiday season, I want to like represent new people who I've never been scared by before and stuff. But I was like, yeah, but like the really good ones are here, you know. But let's get right into it. Bizarre Blood, without further ado, version 96. Let's do it. I want the real spookies. In case I have to reiterate, by the way, I did increase the speed a little bit, so we'll see if it's not like too crazy. But in case I have to reiterate, even though I do believe in the ghosties, I also genuinely believe that there's like literally no good, genuinely like awesome evidence of ghosties existing. So I'm like, I obviously, like, you know what I'm saying, like it sucks, but I want a video where that is the thing. I'll make myself larger. I feel like I'm like way too much. Cool. Is my Muppet like way off? What the freak? I'm gonna move myself more over this way. And the body pillow more over this way too. The whole point, for those wondering why I have a body pillow, it's literally to cover the activate windows. Alright, moving on. Play!
On September 27th of 2024.
Oh, right. I haven't seen anything that's like, I'm like, oh, this is it. This proves ghosts. Right? Like, pro ghost, like, you know what I'm saying? Or demons. So I'm like, I want to see one that I'm like, that's it. That's it! That's a ghost, you know what I'm saying?
A woman named Jalen immediately grabs her phone to record something on camera. It isn't often the case that this happens.
Not like 100%, 100, like, I'm not gonna say like 1000%, you know what I'm saying?
It occurred once more. Jalen had been lying in bed while doing work on her laptop.
That's what we hear. This is research.
Appeared from the corner of her eye. Now, given that this incident took place at her grandparents' house, a place abundant with numerous vintage items, she finds it unsurprising that this happened. Some of these items, as she believes, could be cursed or haunted. But even if they weren't, she would still be afraid of coming back to this place, and it's all because of this incident. The following is her footage. Watch.
You know what? I can't lie. If this was like a politics or like it's not even educational, but like something where it's like a lot of nonsense. I love to use politics as my example for nonsense. I do the extra speed, but with something spooky, I kind of want the atmosphere. So I'm gonna bring it back down to normal speed. Alright, where is it? Show me the ghost. Show me the demon. What the hell's with the cow? What's up with the cowboy? Oh, bro, it's a freaking puppy dog pal. What is it called? No, what is it? Is it puppy dog pal? Why do you
this thing just moved.
Did it? What the frick is it? Is it a puppet? Is it a mannequin? Is it an animatronic? Wow, really? So you go for the eyeball? I mean, that's one way to make sure it's not real. That's right. The freaking little pink dogs don't keep you in check, cowboy.
Boy, all the talking heads would have been screaming about the Dallas Cowboys and sticking forth in this organization. So again, kudos to the Cowboys going on the road.
She's smart, bro. She back it up. She's like backing up while keeping an eye on it. That's an absolute, like, she's been playing, what is it, yeah, well, the back room's too much, bro. Or the SCP Foundation security breach. You gotta, like, keep your eye on the monster and the ghost. That way it doesn't follow you. Bro, the ghost was like, alright, good. I want my privacy. Hey, shut the damn door. Oh, now the dog is also staring at you.
Ah!
What the hell, yo?
The door just moved.
That is what doors tend to do. I know. I've seen them do it. Why are you wearing two different socks? Maybe that's what the ghost is trying to tell you. See, she doesn't have a green pattern right here. But there is a green pattern right there, girl. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, put on the same pair of socks. Is it that difficult? That's probably what the... You know what? I think it's probably her grandma hella pissed off. Like, are you serious right now? What is your mother doing? She not even... You don't even got the right socks on. Put the set on. You know what? Yeah, if I was your grandpa, grandma, whatever the hell, I'd be mad too. The freaking dog! Bro, the dog balloon jump scare though. I don't know what you expect, like... Are you expecting it to like get up and start like twerking? Every time you enter the room again? Are you real? Yeah, it's real. Whether it's possessed or haunted, I don't know about that, but it's definitely real.
You can do it again.
Do it, Pinocchio. Remember, if you lie, your nose is gonna become like 3 times as large, right? That's how it works?
I won't watch.
I won't watch. The cowboy's like, I see you looking at me in the mirror. Cheater? Oh, that's cheating. But you know what? If it moves, then the ghost does not know about mirror technology. You see them shadows, though? That's creepy. But that might be the balloon. What? I'm on your playback. I don't see what you're seeing.
That what she had seen earlier wasn't just in her head, but rather something real. Somehow, the mannequin begins to move. Only moving ever so slightly, the mannequin seemingly comes alive. But strangely, it's only when Jalen isn't looking directly at the doll. It's as if it's trying its best not to get caught by being very subtle. However, seeing that her mirror was catching its reflection, she tricks it into showing itself move. Now there is something else about this video that viewers have noticed. Whether a coincidence or not, viewers can't help but think that the balloon and the door closing on its own played a role in diverting Jalen's attention, almost as if they were meant to prevent her from seeing the doll. It is strange how both objects intervened whenever she tried seeing it, but despite their efforts in obstructing her view, she finally catches it. So then, the question is begged, just how exactly did the doll move on its own, and was it merely a coincidence that things were trying to block her view? Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive answer to this question. But as always, let me know what you think down below.
I'd like to know if it's like like one of those puppets made out of straw. So if the hands, the actual like parts that look like skin, if they're the heavy parts, I could totally see it moving around on its own. Like I've seen dolls and like stuff like that move like that. Especially like the straw puppets where like the actual body, the limbs are made out of straw, but the hands and the head are made out of like just like heavier material. Really concerning that it just so happens to be at like the most convenient of times. I don't know. I'll tell you one thing. It's spooky. It's spooky, but at the same time, this is a freaking life-size doll. Like, that thing looks like it could be animatronic or like, you know, there's too many variables. Totally could be a hoax video. I like it though. That's a great start. That's a great starting video.
In the following video, a man is inspecting a property where something very alarming was caught on camera the previous night.
See, guess what?
That one had me thinking. Let me know what y'all think.
As it turns out, a homeless person had broken into the property, and it's Benji's job, the person recording this, to get him out of there. However, unbeknownst to Benji, it wouldn't just be a squatter he encounters, but also something else. In his own words, this house terrifies him. It's the one place that he doesn't like to check for squatters. He often encounters them on the properties that he owns, which is why he's made this into a video series.
It's the one place he doesn't like to check for squatters. Every other place he's totally fine with it, you know. It doesn't matter if the squatters have a knife or a weapon or anything. It's like, whatever, who cares? But that one house, oh, that was not good.
But it's the following video from his whole series.
I'm just gonna be real with you, G. I feel like I'm more scared of the squatters because they got baseball bats. They got force multipliers. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're not trying to leave. They're not trying to leave the building.
That has left viewers creeped out. This is what he caught.
Ayun.
A bicycle inside the house? No wonder she's so traumatized. Professor Oak told me that there's a time and a place for everything, and that indoors was not the place for bicycles.
There is somebody in here.
Oh yeah, you can tell from the bicycle? The landowner is like lazy or
I know
what?
you're in there, man. Hello?
To be fair, if there is a person in there, why is the stun? Why is that one why is that the way to go? By the way, that is not a taser. Oddly enough, that is supposedly that's the stun gun. The taser's the one that's the one for distance that shoots the prongs, the needles. So you should have brought a taser, like a distance. I'm gonna be real though. If a hobo has moved in, and it's not like, you know what I'm saying? He's not really made a mess of it, like not too bad yet.
Police!
You're not the police, liar. Is that illegal? You can't say that. By the way, I'm just gonna say if I'm gonna go back real quick. I'm just gonna say if y'all are trying to intimidate, not a ghost, right? Or maybe a ghost, maybe a demon. I don't know. I don't know who you're trying to intimidate. But whoever you're trying to intimidate by screaming police, if you're gonna scare them, intimidate them by yelling police, try to at least sound like you're confident in the fact that you are. This guy is like not sure if he's a police officer or a fireman or a lifeguard.
Police!
Police? Is that the right word? Is that my line? He seems like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a police would
You're in there, man.
I feel like they'd have a little bit more confidence in their speech. Oh, that's a nice house. That's a nice house. Cool bathroom. Bro, the toilet has its own separate freaking door? Wow. What was that, like a closet? What was that? Oh, what the hell? Sir! Hey! Get out of my house! Bro, you just let him run out! Sir!
This is in your house, man.
I love he just casually walks out of there.
It was seeing the door open
Oh,
by
he said
itself
it smells
that spooked
like
out
shiz.
Benji. His first thought upon seeing him move was that the
I mean, I don't think that door moved on its own. I think homeboy probably like
it was seeing the
he probably like either threw the door as he ran it to the right. You know what I'm saying? He probably chucked the door and ran to the right.
door open by itself that spooked out Benji. His first thought upon seeing him move was that the screen a week later.
Then this fool
But
like goes
strangely,
in
that
and he's just
wasn't the
like, alright,
case.
that's it. He has a
would
taser.
eventually
He
come
heard the
to
noise. He's
conclusion
like, alright,
that
I
this
gotta
was
get
just
going.
a draft or a wind current that moved it. But fast forward to only a week later, and Benji uploads a video that completely changes this notion. Benji is back at the house, ready to confront the person inside. Expecting a squatter, he grabs his phone to record them. What he records, though, is a different type of encounter. Take a look.
That one actually kind of like secretly. That one kind of like a little bit got me like, ooh, okay. No, that was a human. I'm like, okay, no, bro. Now for a second, I was like, that was the most realistic looking ghost. Ghost confirmed. No, it was a squatter. It was just a hobo. Just a hobo. We got a lot of those here in LA. They're pretty common.
Hello? Hello?
They're like S rank. They're like S rank pools here in LA. Or not S rank. I mean, what would it be? What would it be? Rare? They're like R pools. If we're going by Nikkei standards, I guess. We'll say it's a common pool. It's a common pool. There you go.
Hello?
Have you tried turning the lights on? The frick? Well, you know where he's probably gonna be. Oh, damn, you got a whole gym in there, too? Bro, no wonder hobos keep breaking into this place. Bro, you got the whole setup here. Hey, do I get a discount on the rent because it's haunted? Because if I do, then it's definitely haunted. I agree with you. Well, that's haunted as hell. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Let me get a discount on the rent, though. Damn, bro said nah. Bro said nope.
Holy sh.
Bro said nope. Didn't even check the other doors.
It appears quickly, but if you slow the footage and zoom in, you'll notice a dark figure standing inside this room. Although briefly seen, Benji immediately spots it before taking a second look. But when he looks again, it's not there. It stands motionless for just a moment before disappearing in an instant. Even weirder is that the camera seems to be either glitching or picking up something unseen. All of this happens before suddenly the door starts to partially close on its own. Now Benji, having dealt with
I for sure saw the glitch. I did not see the person.
many squatters before, naturally assumed that this was another trespasser, so he runs over to the person to confront them. But when he gets there, no squatter is found inside. To this day, Benji wonders what had been inside his house, but according to him, if he had a guess, it definitely wasn't a squatter. Living somewhere in Georgia,
I do gotta wonder. If you're a squatter, do you tell the council of squatters, like, hey, this house over here? It's got a freaking gym, my boy. Like, it's nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like if I was a squatter, like, wouldn't you be smarter about it? Like, if I was a squatter, right? And I found this spot, and I was like, you know what? I could break in here without necessarily... Or maybe he did break a window. I don't know. But if I was a squatter and I got in there without necessarily, you know, like, doing too much damage or necessarily, like, breaking anything, I'd, like, keep all my junk, like, in a backpack. You know, I'd like, genuinely keep it nice. Have a bug-out bag, you know what I'm saying? Like, homeboys, like, coming in the front door, I'm like, ooh, my time is up. And then just go out as soon as he goes in the front door, you go out the back door. And then you just wait until he leaves, you know, you hang out in the forest like a monkey, and then as soon as he leaves, it's like, it's time. I return to my lair. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta, like, gaslight him, like, but you gotta, like, it has to be, like, you just gotta be, like, no, like, you play, like, a survival video game, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything needs to stay in your backpack. As soon as you're done with it, it goes back. Like, you gotta leave no trace, like, as if nobody even there. You know, of course there's gonna be electricity bill, water bill, yada, yada, but at the very least, like, when they turn up, it's like, you sure there's somebody living here? It's like, nah, bro, it's gotta be a ghost. That's the way to do it, bro. That or you live in the attic. The attic is also a good option, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's also a really nice one.
A woman named Felicia had caught footage of something that's left her shaken up ever since it's happened. Although having watched this video multiple times, she still can't make sense of this footage. In the video, Felicia is seen playing with her dog on her back porch before suddenly it happens.
Bro, that's gotta be so nice. I saw something lift up the... Well, I'm sure he's gonna do the replay. I saw something lift up the thing over here. It must be so nice to have such a big yard to play catch with your dog.
It's easy to miss the first time, but upon replaying the footage and amplifying the audio, you hear this.
Get out!
The reason behind Felicia's fearful reaction is now clear. A disembodied voice had spoken to her. Listening close.
Damn, bro, if that's a ghost... Like, I don't know if it was a ghost, or if it was a demon, or what it was. But it was stupid, because she's already outside, bro. Like, how you gonna tell her to get outside? Like, go get out. She's already outside, stupid ghost. Like, what? I guess when you die, you also lose your brain cells.
It sounds as if it's saying, get out. Understandably, Felicia runs away in a panic frenzy. She leaves the door open for her dog, but for some reason, he doesn't want to go inside. Even he is sensing something unusual. From the curtain behind
Why? He's like, what do you mean go inside? But the ball throwing is done outside, though.
Felicia moving at the same time the voice is heard, to her dog being afraid of going inside, Felicia believes that this was paranormal. Now, no further clips have been posted by
I mean, I
her,
don't know if the
which
dog
only
doesn't want to
helps
go
make this
inside. It
incident
sounds more
a
like
total
it
mystery.
doesn't want to go inside. But I mean, it might just be that it wants to keep playing like fetch.
In the following video, a pair of teammates are passing a ball in front of a camera, showing audiences what they
Nah, I'm sorry, I already don't believe this. These are futboleros. These are like soccer players, and we all know soccer players fake everything. So I don't believe this one.
do before playing a match. It's Friday night at a soccer stadium, and both players are fully immersed in a small pre-game warm-up. But while both players pass the ball to each other, audiences notice something unusual in this footage. It wasn't until someone made a video pointing out something in the background that people started rewatching the original to see if it was true. To their shock, it was. As both players pass the ball to each other, this is captured.
And then when you get quicker, what tends to happen?
What am I
More
supposed to be looking
mistakes
at?
happen. But that is what development looks like.
Oh, what the frick?
If you're cruising at a speed that's comfortable, yes, it looks good and it looks cleaner, but you're not going to get better. You have
Oh, is it making a comeback?
making mistakes here, and then you get to that level, and then you go again, and it's never ending. It's the same.
Now, the social media account that posted this video had no idea what was captured until tons of comments started coming in, mentioning the supposed ghost. It's recorded from a distance, but not so far that it's hard to make out something moving. Now, just to compare, there's a person standing up right here,
Yeah.
and right across from them is a row of bleachers filled with people. Both are clearly recognizable as people, but this, even from the same distance, is unrecognizable.
Immediately, I wanted to say it's like the cleaning drones. But that wouldn't make sense if there's like a person there.
It's clear that something
And
is
not
moving.
only that, but I mean, that would have to be like 4 or 5 freaking cleaning drones all going at the same time. That's like, no.
But it's not obvious as to what exactly is being seen. While some speculate that this might be the spirit of a legendary soccer player running in the bleachers, others are quite baffled by it. With no comment or explanation given by
It's
the
too
account that
large
posted
to
this
be a
video,
spirit.
the question remains unanswered.
What is the
Just
freaking, what is the ghost of freaking Bigfoot? Like the tallest freaking like guy in the universe? Like, no.
what exactly was caught on camera?
I mean, the only thing that makes sense is like science, right? There's a ginormous light bulb up there. Something is probably flying by up there, or floating, or like a speck of dust, or even an insect, and it's like casting a shadow. That's the only thing I can think of. That just doesn't speak ghost to me, like at all.
Now, the following video
It
comes
doesn't
from
even,
Virginie,
like-
a mother who lives in a quaint
It doesn't even speak like shadow figure to me. It speaks more like just regular, normal, just shadow, cause something's like blocking the freaking lamp or something.
house
Just
where
happened
it
to be
seems
there,
that
you know?
things have gotten very unsafe for her family. Despite living in a safe neighborhood, it's the house itself that's been causing the most concern to Virginie. According to her, something is in this house, and it's messing with her family. From cabinets that are found open when no one had been inside the home,
On est en train de prendre les mesures, puis à chaque fois qu'on revient tout ouvert.
to her children seeing things in the dead of night. One can safely assume that the family has been put on edge ever since moving in. But out of everyone, it's the baby who's been the most affected by this move. For some reason, something strange always happens inside the room. The following video is just one of many instances in which something inexplicable happens. But unlike other instances, this one has left the family pretty spooked. This
I don't know why my family's always like just everyone in my family's always had this thing, especially with children, where we like for whatever reason it's always like no matter what time of the day it is, or not even day, what time of the day or night it is, there always needs to be a light source. I don't know why that is. I'm sure. Well, I'm sure there's like some logic to it, right? But everyone in my family, no matter what, like if there's a child, especially a baby alone in a room, even if like the room is right here and you and all the family is like literally right outside the door, like, you know, like maybe this room right here, the doorway leads to a living room or something. Even if everybody's in that living room, this room cannot be in complete darkness. There needs to be a light source, and like you need to be able to see everything in the room. I don't know why that is. I think I have to assume, like, logically it's like, you know, like if the baby gets up or something happens, toddler, baby, or somebody needs to go in there, that like immediately they could like see the situation. But like on a caveman level, I feel like it's more that second part where it's like I feel like there's like this primordial fear of like whatever's happening, I need a light source in there because I need to be able to jump in that room and figure out the situation in an instant. You know what I'm saying? There's like this primordial fear that's like buried into
Is
people's
what
minds.
they caught.
And the only reason I bring this up is just like if y'all I get the night vision cameras. I can't imagine a world where y'all leave like children like that in a pitch black room. But I get it. I'm not trying to like judge nobody or nothing like or anything like that. Oh, somebody just starts freaking chucking freaking toys. Oh, nah, son, you gotta get the El Pastor. And after you're eating some tacos, you're gonna have to go get the priest. Oh yeah,
Had it not
you
been for
definitely
the
need
baby
Jesus in that
monitor
house.
inside the room, Virshini would not have known the source of the sudden noise. She
Now,
searched
how
the
many Hail Marys did you make that morning? Because you got a spirit, girl. That's
whole
it.
space, only to realize later that the noise had come from inside the dollhouse. But the source itself is what scares her. Moments before making a sound, the toy is seen hovering slightly off ground before being shot up into the air and making an audible clack. Virshini
What it was is, the ghost is actually a boy ghost. And see, it doesn't like playing with dolls. So it was kind of hoping to try to see if it could turn the doll like into like a tech deck type of situation. But it messed up the flip and it worked.
jumps up in response, as she later would when looking at the footage. Ever since then, she's taken safety measures to ensure this doesn't happen around her children. But still.
Oh yeah? Like what? Like what kind of safety measures did you take to make sure this doesn't happen with your children? Like, what did you cut? Did you put a restraining order on the ghost? Like, what do you mean?
The activity continues. Just like viewers, Virshini is left wondering how the toy moved and if there have been any other strange events in this room that weren't caught on camera.
That's it. The only solution is you call a priest and you have him bless the house, and that's it. You don't do nothing else. Because the more you do, the worse it gets. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ignore the ghost gets bored and like leaves you alone, right? But like if you start to throw baby powder on the floor and stuff, it's gonna start leaving footprints to scare you. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need to know. Like you don't need to know. Sometimes you just don't need to know.
2024,
like just let
a
the ghost
live
do ghost
broadcast
things.
on a TV news network left many viewers who tuned in completely
And you do your
spooked.
things.
The footage captured during this live transmission had nothing to do with the news report that was being covered. In fact, it was so out of place that viewers had to rewatch the broadcast to confirm what they saw. Now thankfully, someone recorded the whole broadcast in question. Just like viewers, Shane was left creeped out upon seeing it. He replays the live stream and shows exactly what was caught. Watch.
Go ahead, Dad, play it. You'll see it starts in from up here.
Wait, so babies, it's just trick or treaters. Yeah, go over and relax. It's okay, babies. It's just trick or treaters, baby. It's okay. It's okay. Listen, this is gonna be actually a great thing, cause the trick or treaters are gonna start showing up, and I'm trying to like train my doggos to not like get like super barky with strangers. They're super nice with the majority of people, but absolutely if it's somebody that's never been here before, they'll get pretty barky. So it's like they're not aggro, but they are barky. Like they're definitely like, oh, you want to start something? And then as soon as the person like doesn't show any like concern, they're like, all right, well you've defeated me. You've called my bluff. But for the most part, like I'm trying to like get them to be chill. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be chill. So this is gonna be a great practice. I do apologize. The voice gate, I mean the sound gate should cover any barks. But I do apologize if y'all hear the barkies.
It comes down and does a swirl. It comes down and there's another one that pops in over here.
Oh yeah, let me see it. Let me see the swirl.
Contributor and former national Pence. First, your reaction.
Now rewind it in slow-mo.
It looks like a freaking leaf falling from the sky.
Security advisor. First, your reaction.
Now fast forward it in slow-mo how you did it earlier, because I could see it.
Now the quality of Shane's video isn't exactly HD, which makes it hard to tell what's being seen. But fortunately, another viewer watching the same
why that segment of the video go all black?
Now the quality of Shane's video isn't exactly HD, which makes it hard to tell what's being seen. But fortunately, another viewer watching the same program recorded the incident. Take a look.
Oh, it's like one of them.
Having a closer look, one can see
What's
why
that
many
thing?
viewers
It's a
replayed
corner
this
folk. It's a corner folk. It's one of those people that can like hop in and out of reality.
exact moment on TV. It looks as if a dark, shadowy figure zips by. While the idea of this being a bug has been thought of, many comments claim that it can't be a bug, as it would have to be
It looks more like a fish than a bug.
very close to the lens for us to notice it. This figure, whatever it might be, isn't as close. From thoughts of this being the Grim Reaper, to the idea of this being a ghost.
I'm sorry, how in the hell did we get to Grim Reaper? From that?
Can't be a bug, as it would have to be very moment on TV.
It doesn't even look Jamaican. How do you figure it's the Grim Reaper? Jamaican be crazy.
Having a closer look, one can see why many viewers replayed this exact moment on TV. It looks as if a dark, shadowy figure zips by. While the idea of this being a bug has been thought of, many comments claim that it can't be a bug, as it would have to be very close to the lens for us to notice it. This figure, whatever it might be, isn't as close. From thoughts of this being the Grim Reaper, to the idea of this being a ghost, it's clear that viewers were spooked out of their minds. But whether ghost or not, I'll let you be the judge on what exactly was caught on camera.
No idea what it really could be. Tinfoil hat theory, it's a corner folk. But otherwise, it looks like it might just be like in the best case scenario, it's just some kind of debris that's like just too close to the camera. That the camera just doesn't really focus on it. You get what I'm saying? I'm
At
not
around
sure.
11 p.m. on a Sunday night,
I don't know how they got Grim Reaper out of that one though.
a man quickly takes out his phone to record this exact spot shown on screen, where apparently something very strange happened.
Someone was walking by, bro.
Yeah?
And they just disappeared when they got by the tree.
Oh, I believe him. I instantly believe him, bro. The way he said that, the way he's speaking about it, that was like the most honest I've ever heard a person say something, bro. He was being dead ass. He saw that ghost, bro.
Someone,
but I don't know if he saw a ghost, but he sure as hell believes he did. Like I believe everything this man
disappeared
says.
right in front of him, and he knows this for a fact, as he wasn't the only person to have seen this. Just like him, the man crossing the road had seen the figure vanish on the sidewalk. Having no other way of showing what just happened, the man continues to record in the hopes that it reappears. But as he films, this happens.
And she just disappeared in the sidewalk.
So homeboy goes over to check.
What the fuck?
Did he
You guys didn't believe me, but somebody walking by?
You think he got eaten by It the Clown?
¿Qué pasó, güey? ¡Oh, güey, mira! Ahí va saliendo. What the? Mira. What the hell? Salió
Dude,
de
the
la...
car is stopping in front of it like it's noticing something too. Nah.
What is that?
Oh, look at that.
¿Qué es eso, güey?
Oh my goodness, dude, it's the freaking Grim Reapers from Ghost!
It appears that the man had fled upon seeing what looks to be a
Bro,
dark,
that's the
shadowy
freaking Grim
figure
Reapers from
manifest out of
Ghost
nowhere.
with what's her face,
It
the
seemingly
chick from The
emerges out of the
View.
brick wall, as if somehow phasing through it. But looking closely, that doesn't appear to be the case.
That's
or
the
it
freaking-
just
that's
suddenly
the-
appears like it was already there. Knowing for sure that nothing had been there, the man continues to record in total disbelief. What just happened, according to him, is
y'all see
something
the
that
y'all see the Grim Reapers from the Ghost? Were they maybe what were they? Demons? Reapers? Oh yeah. Y'all remember the I'm gonna get in trouble actually if I freaking let me try to. Okay, here they are. Well, I watched it. This is 1990. Damn, bro, this movie came out in 1990. I was born in 95. And then I watched this as a kid, and it freaking terrified the hell out of me for life, bro. Bro, this thing, that right there, that was the scariest thing in my life when I was a child. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, bro. This was, you couldn't get scarier than this back. This was top tier CGI. Visual effects couldn't get any better than this. That's it, bro. I peed my pants right there. I'm wet now. And it's not because this guy's on screen. It's for totally unrelated reasons that I'm wet. Bro, that was amazing. What? Oh, dude, what a freaking great movie.
can't be explained.
Hot movie!
Now, it's hard to say for sure if that's so, especially with no further context or additional footage. But like always, I'll let you be the judge.
It's one of
Was
them
a ghost caught on camera? Or had something else been captured?
Nah, it's an extra from the movie Ghost. He just hasn't been able to find work. He's been homeless. You can tell us in LA, in
If
Hollywood.
you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
I obviously, unrelated to this, I obviously have many projects in the works because I'm so professional, which is why I never finish a single one. But even though I'm going to be working on other things ahead of this, I've actually started to, like, the makings of my own potential little spooky.
Now, this last video was submitted to me by Hana P.
It's like way early stages, but I'm trying to see if I can make it my own. I don't know if I like if I make it if this project actually goes through with it. I'm gonna try to make it its own like thing. It's gonna have its own channel, its own analog horror type of deal. I don't know if it's gonna be fully analog horror because it might be a little bit difficult to get that, but like it's sort of a project. I normally like to do projects like start them and let them sort of like naturally evolve into whatever they're gonna be in their ultimate phase. But just so you know, I'm trying to like do my own little thing.
Who caught
I'll
something
be
on
sure to hype
camera
it up,
that
though,
she
with
can't
y'all.
seem to explain. It goes without saying.
But I don't want to
But
say
what
too
was
much. I don't
captured
want to say
has
too much.
freaked her out, to say the least.
It's just I got some really cool ideas, and I don't want to say anything because you already know how it is. Other people have already probably done similar things. I just freaking I don't want to say nothing until
She
I
had
actually
just finished eating
until
dinner,
I actually
when
have it
suddenly
recorded
she
or on
heard
footage
what
or
sounded
something.
like a creaking noise coming from her staircase. No one else was home when this happened. As Hannah scrolls on her phone, this is captured.
Bro, if all things go great, I would love to have it by next year. Like ready for next Halloween. Bro, first of all, who the hell? What is up with that picture in your living room? No wonder you got ghosts. Dead ass, that freaking painting alone looks haunted. I'm gonna be real with you. The reason this thing is creaking like crazy is because this freaking thing needs a support beam. Right? Like, am I the only one who feels like there should be a support beam right here? Going down? Like, but there's not. So it's like, of course, the freaking stairs are taking all the weight. Like as the fourth wall of this entire floor. So, Kill him. Kill him, doggo, don't bark. Zap him, Hassan Piker, the dog striker. Zap him. Get him. Get him. Get back in your corner. Don't make me get the re-educator. 9,000. What is it? Which one's the one that Hassan has? Chill, doggo. Chill. My actual real life doggo started barking at. No, it's my headphone, baby. Hey, it's over here. He said it was the neighbor's doggo. It's my headphones, but I'll drop the volume. Nah, he full. I think that woke up from his nap. I'm so sorry, baby. He was just chilling. Oh yeah, let me see the demon. You got some demons in your stairs? Call 1-800. See if that goes. Oh, she's smart. See, she got the doggo in case she gotta like run out of there. She already got the doggo in tow. No doggo left behind here. It did kind of sound like something was stepping on the stairs before she ran off.
Needless to say, Hannah has been left immensely terrified by this seemingly inexplicable incident. Somehow, a creaking noise is heard on the staircase, despite there being no one on the stairs. Her dog seems to notice this, given that he barks when the creaks are heard. But creepiest of all, the sound of charging footsteps descending the staircase and towards Hannah is caught on camera. Now Hannah has had this happen to her more than once.
I heard that. I wasn't sure if that was just me though. I heard that. I heard it definitely sounded like something was coming down the stairs. Like before she even started to turn around and take off. You know what I'm saying?
Which doesn't faze her as much as when it happened before. But like all incidents, this one has yet to be explained. Just who or what was running down the staircase? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
It was a good. That was a good ending.
If you haven't already done so, please subscribe.
That one was nice. That one left me like, okay, that one was kind of cool actually. I like that one. That was nice because it like wasn't too crazy. Nothing. They're not. That one wasn't asking you to overextend or overreach. You know, that was like, okay, that was actually like genuinely. That's a little spooky. Like, why? Like, how come you felt that? Because the stomping down the stairs, that can't really be the support beam issue. But that for sure is like some, ooh, you think that's some like in a world where ghosts are like energies, you know what I'm saying? Left over from like life from like before. Can you imagine how many people stomp down that like stairway super angry or like really fast for some reason or like excited or whatever? If that left an imprint in a psychic energy kind of way, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Good. You think that's good or bad? You think people mad coming down the stairs are like super excited and happy to start the day kind of energy, you know what I'm saying? Assuming it's all energy and not ghosts. Whatever. Regardless of whatever the frick it was absolutely amazing and phenomenal. Please be sure to go drop a Bizarre Bub a like, go drop a sub, all that good stuff. As always, we're going to be sharing the links to the videos on the Discord, and you'll be able to find links. One sec. You'll also be able to find links down in the description below if you're watching on the VOD. Perfect. Okay, cool. Discord was playing with me. Alright, cool. Ready! Let's move on to the next one. Oh, and I gotta start doing this at the beginning of the video. We'll do it for the next one. I missed it for the last one, but we'll do it for the next one. 97. Okay, I'm gonna start doing this at the beginning of the VODs, cause everybody else freaking does it, why not, right? Please subscribe. We're at 630, well, 629. We're at 629. Let's get to 1,000, baby. Let's start off the year strong. Well, we're about to get to December, so wait, let's raise our expectations, why not? Let's get to 1,000 before Christmas. Make it my New Year's present. Please. So be sure to go subscribe if you're not already. Or don't, it's fine. Like, whatever, bro. But it would really make me feel happy. So, like you want to make a monkey feel happy? Like, what's up? Subscribe. Thank you. Alright, moving on. Scary compilation version 97 Bizarre Bub. We're on a time limit. Trick or treaters starting to show up, so let's go!
While driving down a stretch of highway, Felicity D promptly takes out her phone after noticing something down the road. It had caught her attention, considering that no other cars were on the road. It was just her and the driver alone on this highway when this was spotted.
Oh, that's a lady, bro. Ma'am!
Now this video takes place in Arenas Valley, New Mexico, where it seems that others have encountered.
I'm like, at this point, if that's not like a ghost lady, I'm convinced, because this seemingly appears all over the freaking world. I'm convinced that there's gotta be some kind of weird phenomenon with light refraction, and like headlights that just makes a woman-like appearance, like, you know, reflect in the window or something. Cause like, what the frick is up with all the spirit ladies wandering the roads?
Similar experiences. Ghost sightings are nothing new to those who live around here, but this, as viewers believe, may just be the clearest evidence of something paranormal. Although it's hard to say as to what this was, you can see that something is moving before somehow vanishing. It's a bit faint, but something is there until it isn't. Now,
Son, I've seen KSI's forehead. And if you want to talk about the best example of extraterrestrial or supernatural existence, bro's gotta be like part the gray, right? Like the gray aliens.
Unfortunately, not much info is given on this clip, except that it took place in New Mexico. Yet still, as many have commented, this footage is pretty creepy. Just who, or even what, was seen on camera? On a Sunday afternoon inside a small retail store, an employee working by himself decides to tidy up a few items on display. It was like any other workday at the shop. Johann Salazar would clock in and start the shift by organizing stock. But as he does his job, he all of a sudden runs to the back of the store, completely out of breath and visibly shaking. Johann, in his own words, had felt something heavy drop on his shoulders.
His name is not Johann, it's actually Joe. His last name is Han.
Not sure what it was that was on his back, he looks at the security camera recording at this time and sees something that terrifies him beyond belief. This is what he saw.
There was a sign that said 50% off, but he meant to write 20% off. It was terrifying. The frick? Why is the frickin' thing warping? Right? This is like warping? Like the metal? Or plastic? Whatever this is? But what I miss? What I'm looking at the thing.
It appears that Johann's shirt and hoodie is pulled by something. Initially thinking that someone had put their hands on Johann's back, he turns around expecting someone to be there, but to his shock, there was no one. He was absolutely positive that he felt something heavy on his shoulders, yet it seems that whatever weight he had felt was non-existent. Or so it seems, because as viewers believe, this invisible weight was most likely a spirit who was getting physical with Johann. If that's the case, then its presence was definitely felt. But whether—
Yeah, bro, let's get physical with you, bro. You gotta put up a sign like, hey, hands off the merchandise, baby!
ghost or not, Johann has been left terribly shaken by this incident. To this day, there is yet to be an update
Well,
on
I don't know if he was shaken. It feels more like he was pulled than shaken, really.
this whole
Right, it's more of a
occurrence.
yanking motion. What the frick? Do I got the AC on? I do. What's
Now, the
cold as hell?
following video comes from a mother who for some reason began to feel an overwhelming sense of anxiety while taking care of her baby.
Oh, yeah?
It was just her and her son alone at home,
And the ghost?
watching a movie peacefully when things took an unexpected turn. Looking at the bathroom door, she notices that it's wide open. When she last looked, it was somewhat shut. Seeing that something was different, she grabs her phone and begins to record. Whenever something like this happens, according to her, things get very weird. It's a
Maybe it's a ghost. But I'm just gonna say one thing. If you're spotting things out of the ordinary in your house, like things not the way they were supposed to be, the way you left it, you should contact somebody and be like, hey, I'm finding a lot of circumstances in which case I'm like not, I'm leaving things one way and I come back later without touching them and they're different. The reason why is because there could be two things happening. Either A, somebody's in your house, like living in your attic and they're just messing with you. Or B, you're friggin' you got a CO2 a carbon dioxide like leaks going on somewhere, and you might be losing time. You might actually be like fainting or like losing consciousness and then reawakening later on after the poisoning like is taking effect, and then like completely forgetting that you've been doing stuff for like the last couple of hours. So be careful.
Common occurrence, but on this night, what
Make
she
sure to change the
captures
batteries
is
on your
unlike anything she's
CO2
ever
scrubbers or
experienced.
CO2
On the verge of
alarms
having a
and
panic
your
attack,
fire
she
alarms.
records the bathroom when this
Your
is
carbon
captured.
monoxide alarms. Stop it, door. You're only supposed to move when I tell you to move. Now move. Do it. Do it, you won't. That's not enough. Shut it. Shut the door. No, all the way. Coward, you won't. She got the youngling! She's ready to go. Smart choice. She's a keeper. She's a smart lady.
Please go away.
Why'd you tell her to go away? Now it's gonna get mad. Okay, that noise was the ice maker.
You're not wanted. Go away.
Well, yeah, you wanted to go away. Maybe don't insult it. You're not wanted. I don't know. Maybe it was loved in life. Maybe probably had a lot of friends.
Whatever you are, go away.
You're gonna have to talk with a little bit more confidence if you want to give orders.
Oh my god.
It's actually ghost farts. Oh, that's a
Oh
long one.
my god.
Oh, that's a good one, though. Okay, if this is not orchestrated, that was a good
I
one.
am so scared right now.
Why? It's just freaking
Please
opening
go away.
just moving a door. Wait, go away. At this point, be like, alright, move the door once for yes and twice for no. Now tell me, can you figure out the future? And if so, what are next week's lottery tickets numbers? I said yes, once is yes and two is no, you stupid ghost. Don't just not answer me.
Spooky?
Spooky. She's calling the ghost like a cat. I love this lady, she's great.
Spook?
I would absolutely invite her to a haunted, not a haunted house, like a ghost expedition.
Moo?
To say that the mother was spooked out of her mind would be putting it lightly. It's the fact that she pulls in her child after sensing something dangerous that really shows this. Now, she didn't see it at first, but after watching this video, she saw it. At the entrance to the bathroom, a very distinct shadow-like figure appears quickly. It's actually pretty quick when it happens, so it's understandable as to why she had missed this, but seeing how fast it moves only adds to the creepiness of this footage. Whatever this might have been seems to pop in and out quick before seemingly disappearing. Seeing this and hearing the bathroom door creak has led her to believe that something paranormal took place. But whether ghost or not, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for what was captured on this night.
Whatever it was, like, how have you not gotten the priest yet? Like, if it was me, I'm getting the priest. I'm putting a cross on the door. The inside of the door is gonna be lined with, like, Bible scripture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like every time I go to the restroom, I want to just have, like, you know, like when you go to the bathroom and you don't got your phone, so you got to start reading the back of the ingredients of your shampoo bottles. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you got all the scripture to read on the walls, because I ain't about to, I'm not about to get haunted while I'm trying to take a poop. No thank you.
In the following video, a security guard is doing rounds at a hotel when she suddenly comes to a stop after encountering something very disturbing. This video took place in 2019 and was recently shared by a friend of the security guard shown in the clip. At first, the friend who posted this wasn't sure if sharing this online would be a good idea, What was captured, according to them, is
Why?
something
Do you think the ghost is gonna be offended? Oh, you know what? That's smart. Cause like, what if the ghost files for copyright?
that the hotel would rather keep under wraps, perhaps to avoid reminding people of a terrible incident that occurred many years ago. In 1986, this exact hotel, which was formerly called the DuPont Plaza, had mysteriously caught fire, resulting in many lives being lost. Guests had no choice but to leap off their balconies as the flames had engulfed the whole building. The sight
Damn! That's absolutely freaking brutal!
of this was hard to bear, to say the least. But fast forward to 2019, and the
I always kind of wondered why hotels and like really tall buildings don't have like ejectable safety nets.
hotel is now rebranded and remodeled under a different company. However, from time to time, strange things would happen here. Hotel guests would report supposed paranormal experiences and blame the fire incident that occurred years ago to explain this. The following video is a prime example of what guests experience while being here. It's late at night when apparently something pulls the security
Okay, but hear me out. What if you're like the one ghost that's not from the fire?
guard's hair. Take a look.
Everybody else, like, you know what I'm saying? Like how'd you get here? It's like, oddly enough, freaking choked on the breakfast, the continental breakfast. Yeah, waffles were dry. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Oh, damn. You know, I get that. The ghost is jealous because, like, with the fire, all the hair would have been burned off. So they're, like, really mad at her. Like, how dare you have a ponytail? It's disrespectful to the ghost. It's pretty rude of the ghost to do that, though. Like, what the hell? Stop it.
Looking closely, you can see that her ponytail is the first thing that moves before she tilts her head. However, its movement is anything but subtle. It's as if something had yanked her hair, causing her to jerk her head in a sudden motion. According to the friend who posted this, the security guard thought that someone had ran away upon pulling her hair. But after watching this clip, that clearly wasn't the case. Her hair was definitely pulled, but it wasn't someone she could identify, let alone see. What happened here, as the friend believes, was something unexplainable. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just what exactly?
That was cool. That's another one of those that's like, oh, that was just vague enough to be like, oh, damn. That's nice. That one, I used to contemplate that one. That was
could
crazy
explain
cool.
the security guard's hair being pulled.
I like that one. That one was
It's late
cool.
at night when a group of friends decide to enter a hospital that's been out of service for quite some time. They would never come alone unless they were dared to do so, because apparently this place is not what it seems. Although seeming like an empty facility,
Oh, yeah, that's not a hospital? It's actually a McDonald's. That's, you fool.
devoid of any doctors or patients, the Felix Bonis Hospital in Santiago, Chile has been said to have a certain presence within its walls.
I'm sorry, did
Now,
you say
thankfully,
aguachile?
the lights
Hold
are
on, that's
still
a
on
dish.
inside this hospital.
That's breakfast.
Doctors or
What do you
patients.
mean aguachiles?
The Felix Bonis Hospital in Santiago, Chile has been said
Oh,
to
no,
have
San Diego Chile. Okay, got it.
a certain presence within its walls. Now, thankfully,
I heard
the lights are
aguachile,
still
I'm
on
not
inside this
hungry.
hospital, which is a good thing for the group. The emergency system powering these lights appears to be running, but even with the lights on, the following incident remains just as frightening. This is what they caught.
Excuse me, spooky ghosts. Reveal yourself.
Familia, estamos aquí en el hospital Felipe Bonne. Son las... ¿Qué hora es, familia? ¿Qué hora es?
Oh, just a bunch of freaking teenagers.
Oh, no, mucho.
Why are you in the hospital at 1 in the morning? Okay, I saw somebody like ahead of their group.
Oh, no, mucho.
Right? Like a little goblin? But I assumed it was one of their guys. I saw that, but I assumed it was one of their guys.
It happens quickly, but upon looking closely, you'll see what appears to be a silhouette of a person just walking past the group of friends. No one had noticed it, and no one realized what was captured until much later when watching the footage. clearly.
See, that's like one of those things where it's like, okay, but so like, if that's true, does that mean like you would be walking around the hospital and like never see the ghost until you go back on the camera and be like, oh, that was in front of me? Like, that was, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if there's a ghost just trying to like yanking on your shirt, trying to get your attention, you don't even know until it's there, like on the camera, you know what I'm saying?
Something had been there, but it's hard to say as to what exactly it was. Briefly, we can see what looks like a distinct outline of someone small, but strangely, whoever or whatever this was goes unnoticed by the group. It's for this reason that they no doubt believe that this had to be the spirit of a deceased patient who doesn't know they already passed. But ghost or not, it seems that what was captured will currently—
Oh no, they know. They just like to pull pranks on people. You know, at a certain point they got bored.
mystery. Taking place inside someone's apartment, a man immediately stops what he's doing to record this video, as it was just now that stuff started moving.
And just stuff moving, right? So this has moved. I thought it was because maybe
it's probably because you got a rat.
One of the things is stuff.
You gotta be careful about the
blinds, and I closed the blinds, but that was one thing. The bike then fell.
Within the span of 30 minutes, things just started moving on their own. This is something that commonly happens, but not once has it ever been caught on camera. But on this night, something—
things moving on their own is commonly happens
that scares the living—
I feel like you should have gotten the priest earlier.
daylights out of the man. Hoping to get something on camera, he captures this.
And I'm just kind of now trying— I tried to film other stuff when the bike moved, and I deleted that video because nothing happened. But I'm just, trying to see if I'm going mad and want to catch something. I've noticed things in this flat for quite a while, but I've always put them down to like neighbours' noise or whatever it might be. But this is the first time I've kind of actually seen things move. But yeah, so I don't really know.
Did you propose? I don't know what to do here. Like, do I call the Ghostbusters? Like, I don't know.
I just—
yeah, there's no IRL Ghostbusters. You kind of just gotta deal with it.
If anything is here, please by all means feel free to move something. Move one of the leaves here, move one of the leaves there. I don't know, whatever you want to move. Move the bike again or the remote here. Don't be scared. Although I am a little bit scared.
Make a ghost fart.
It's one of those horrible situations where you kind of want to off.
There you go.
No way.
You asked for it.
I'm so glad I got that on recording. I'm coughing all of a sudden. Holy.
I mean, honestly, somebody could have easily like yanked on the freaking leather strap on the bottom. My only thing is that if this guy's a legit guitar owner, a part of me doubts he would risk dropping it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, I can't believe I actually got that on film. Please move it again. You've done that much. Please feel free to move it again. This, by the way, has been propped up here for ages. This has not been moved. It's never moved before. Like, I'm actually shaking a little bit. Sorry for swearing, by the way.
Do it again.
Oh my god. I'm so happy that I've just got that on tape.
Do it again, you ghost.
Yeah, this isn't like attached to anything. Like there's nothing attached to it. Like I haven't kicked it. I haven't moved anything.
Alright, well shut up and let the ghost do its thing.
It's been, I don't know how it was now, but it's been kind of propped up for a long time. I'm going to lay it down a bit more. I absolutely knew that
Had it not been for him lifting his guitar and showing an up-close view of the neck, then this definitely would have raised some suspicions. No strings are seen anywhere besides those on the guitar, and nothing around it hints at the possibility of this being faked. It's the lack of questionable evidence that makes this possibly real, and therefore pretty creepy. Yet this only gets creepier when no sounded hints at the possibility of this being faked. It's the lack of questionable evidence that makes this possibly real, and therefore pretty creepy.
Here's the thing, right?
Guitar, and nothing around it.
Even my initial theory is kind of debunked here.
It's the lack of—
My initial theory was that potentially somebody was actually yanking on this leather strap from like off the camera here under the bed. Not under the bed potentially, but maybe just off to the side. But even the strap doesn't look like it moves at all. It really looks like something just like shoves the guitar.
Questionable
Potentially
evidence
something
that
about
makes
somebody
this
down here
possibly
pushes
real,
it,
and therefore
but
pretty
it doesn't
creepy.
feel like something like
Yet
it's
this
getting
only
pushed.
gets
It really feels like
creepier
it's
when
being pulled
noticing how
that way.
sudden the guitar moves.
But maybe
Usually,
I'm
when
convincing
things aren't
myself.
prop right,
Maybe I'm
a
biased
slow
on that
shifting movement occurs before gravity takes over and makes it fall fast. This, however, immediately moves as if someone had forcefully pushed it. To the man, whatever happened here was surely paranormal. But of
Yeah, it
course,
does feel like it has
whether or not
purpose
that's so is up to you to
the way it
decide.
falls.
Was something supernatural at play here? Or is there something else that could possibly explain this? Now, not much is known about this next video, considering that the original source is unknown. Where it came from, or who exactly posted this first, remains
Oh, come on now. Who the hell has a house like this? No wonder your place is freaking haunted.
a mystery. But despite lacking any sort of context, the video is still pretty creepy. Taking place in what appears to be a museum, a group of people visit an exhibit that is, well, a bit disturbing to say the least. As
Yeah,
with
I'd
most
say.
lifelike mannequins, there's something quite off-putting about these, but it's not the mannequins that make the video pretty spooky,
Well, the
but
freaking
rather
demon lady on the
something
ceiling?
else. Whoever took this video seems to have not realized
that
that
meant
they
to be like a
captured
witch?
something unusual during this moment. They didn't see that this was captured.
The witch on the ceiling? Like, her foot? Disturbing as hell. It's like a woman on the ceiling. What the frick? Oh, there's a lady shadow! And it looks like the lady's sitting down over there.
Appearing out of nowhere, a shadowy figure resembling a woman is caught in the mirror. Its reflection is captured, but the person casting it is nowhere in sight. That is, if it was a person. While some viewers agree that it was a person in the sense that they used to be alive, many believe that this was its ghost. Seemingly dressed in a gown that a woman would wear during the Victorian era, the mysterious shadow passes by, unfazed by the group of strangers in the room. It's as if they've been here for quite some time. But like most videos, without
It looked like it had the same hair, I'll say that much. I don't know if it looked like it had the same kind of dress. Bros, people out here, like, I could tell the fibers from the shadow.
much context, it remains
Oh,
unknown
that's totally
as to
silk.
who or what was caught on camera. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. On the night of October 4th of 2024, a young couple watches a scary movie that's already been seen by the boyfriend. It's his girlfriend's first time watching the film, and it's exactly how he
nice.
imagined she would react, completely scared. It's for this reason that he films this video. It would make for a funny clip, but little does he know, this exact
Oh, she's getting to the part where the freaking the demon girl pukes.
moment would be anything but funny. Now, viewers agree that it's already creepy enough that they live in a house filled with clown dolls and other horror-themed items.
Yeah, I feel like you're kind of asking for the demons to show up at this point.
But what was captured beats any of those things. As they watch this movie, this is caught.
And of the Son, and the Holy Spirit, by this sign of the Holy Cross,
Oh yeah, and it's literally during the freaking
of our Lord Jesus Christ,
Ah!
who lives
Oh, the
and
head
reigns
spinning!
with the Father and the Holy
Then she
Spirit.
pukes on him. Yuck.
Damien!
It's not even scary.
It is scary.
It's not.
Look down and pity. You killed my mother.
You killed your mother! You killed your mother! You killed
Oh no way, bro! Bro, he stopped. Oh no, son!
What was meant to be a funny clip of his girlfriend's reaction turns into something they would see in their movie. Out of nowhere, the clown doll on the wall moves. Unaware of what just happened, she
Nah,
continues
bro,
watching
the
the film.
freaking ghost was in on the joke. The ghost was like, oh yeah, you think it's funny seeing her scared? Now watch this. Bro, the
while the
ghost was
boyfriend
in on
remained
it.
speechless, as it seems that the doll had come alive.
Nah,
While
son,
some
the
think
ghost
the
was
film
like,
had something to do with this,
hey,
the
record
couple
this, clip
believes
this for
that something
YouTube,
else
and then
was
you freaking drop the
responsible.
camera.
As it turns out,
Bro,
they live across a cemetery
L
that's
boyfriend.
quite literally down the street from them. The following is the girlfriend's footage. Take a look.
My scary clown video.
So after
Okay,
your
so
scary
I thought I'd
clown
show
video,
you
you go to a cemetery?
I
That's the move?
do live across the road from a cemetery. Normally this stuff doesn't scare me, but the clown kind of did.
So then, according to viewers, it's no wonder why the doll had come alive. It only makes sense that watching a scary movie near a cemetery would lead to this. But as always, you be the judge
Is it?
on whether
Are
or not
scary movies like innately like ghost what's the opposite of repellent?
this was paranormal. Just what exactly had occurred that night? On a sunny day, somewhere on a peninsula, a man records a video of an ancient fortress that was built in 1725. Obviously, the fortress has stood the test of time, seeing that it's still intact. But it's not the durability of this place that baffles the man who filmed this. Instead, it's what appears at this place that's left him pretty spooked. He was taking a video while he and his brother explored the fortress. Although many tourists come here, very few know that the fort has taken the lives of many pirates who invaded the peninsula during the 18th century. Knowing this,
How do they not know that? Like you would assume, no?
the man couldn't help but feel a haunting presence while being here. Now the quality's far
That's like seeing an ancient guillotine and being like, oh, I probably never got use.
from HD, but the video still captures footage of something visible and quite peculiar. This is what was caught.
Okay.
Bro, are we about to get our first ever ghost pirate? Really stuck his face right in the barrel. Oh, was that a ghost pirate? Where's his eye patch? I didn't see a peg leg.
The man who took this had no idea that something appeared around the fort.
The frick was that?
He further adds that this, whatever it was, had been inside a closed-off section to the public. There was no way that a person could have accessed this area, as no one had stepped foot there for years. If it wasn't a person, as many believe, then what exactly was this? Now it is kinda odd how despite the video's quality, we can still make out distinct figures in the distance, but this, even from a not so far distance, is hard to make out. While some speculate that it might be the spirit of a pirate who died while crossing the fort, others are simply baffled by the clip. Although uploaded in 2023, this
I'm more on the second half. I don't know if that's a ghost or a spirit, but it sure definitely is a weird one.
video continues to remain a mystery.
The frick is that? It looks a little too... That one looks a little too fake. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like
In this last video,
that could have
a
easily
man
been
named Connor Lyle recorded
whatever the video version of Photoshopped is.
something strange on his doorbell camera. It happened on a Thursday night when no one else had been outside. Connor had just come home at around 8 p.m. and was heading towards his house when suddenly he gets the strangest feeling. It was as if his body, out of instinct, had sensed something threatening. Perhaps thinking it was all in his head, he shrugs it off and doesn't think much of it. But fast forward to him looking at the footage.
Nah, son, that's like one of those things, right? That's like one of those things where, I heard that if you ever have what's called a gut feeling, it's normally because your body, eyes, and like consciousness have noticed something that you just haven't like processed yet quite right. You know what I'm saying? Like normally, like if you feel like you're in danger, it's because you might have seen something that your body registers as like that's danger, and the appropriate like response is fight or flight. But you might not comprehend what you're seeing, or you might not have like registered that you saw what you saw yet. Which is why people say that gut feeling is like a thing, you know what I'm saying?
Captured of that night, and his stomach drops. The following is his footage. Watch.
He might have genuinely seen something that he just didn't like, or something that got him on edge. Okay, I saw a shadow back there, but it's like a shadow that I could easily explain by the light on the left of him.
As it turns out, his fight-or-flight response wasn't just random, but rather completely called for. Right behind Connor, there appears to be a shadowy figure walking by and then disappearing out of nowhere. However, after seconds pass, it reappears again, but this time
That one
a
was
bit
interesting.
closer. It's
The
as
other
if
one-
it was
see-
making its way towards Connor
No,
and
that
then
one right
disappearing
there.
out of nowhere. His fight-or-flight response wasn't just random, but rather completely called for. Right behind Connor,
This one right
there
here,
appears
I
to be a
could
shadowy
put it
figure.
down as like it's one shadow, and then because it's like the light is here, it might be casting like a second shadow. Sometimes that happens, but
Figure walking by and then disappearing out of nowhere.
so like this, you could argue it was like which is the shadow still, like his shadow versus his personal
However,
shadow.
after seconds
Here,
pass,
that kind of goes out the window.
it reappears again, but this time a bit closer. It's as if it was making its way towards Connor. Feeling once again immensely unnerved, he turns around and sees nothing. But clearly, as he would eventually find out, something was behind him. What this was is unknown, but judging by Connor's reaction, viewers think it's best if he stayed away from ever encountering whatever this was. While there has yet to be any updates from Connor regarding this footage, this incident continues to remain unsolved.
Yeah, you know what? Leave it that way. Don't mess with it. If the worst that happens is that you get a little welcome, a little hello from a shadow demon lady, or whatever, like every time you get home, that's not the worst out of all the hauntings, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks for watching.
You got someone
and
to
I
say
hope
hello to you every
enjoyed.
time you get home, you know what I'm saying? That's
Also,
kind of nice.
if you haven't
Kinda
already
nice.
done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also, be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel. That being said, until next time.
Please go drop Bizarre Bubba, like, go drop him a sub, all that good stuff. Cheese absolutely deserves it. Absolutely phenomenal. We're gonna move right on to the next video. Like right away. But let me turn off my AC real quick. We are way past time. I gotta go help out with some trick or treaties. But don't seem like the family's got it. But let me turn off this AC though. It's a little crazy, a little too much. Alright, cool. Alright. Yeah. Not gonna turn on the heater. I want it bone-chillingly cold.
On the night of November 16 of 2024, a school teacher stands outside of his class while struggling to remain calm. Only a few minutes ago,
To be honest with you, I think that's like every student ever, right? Like, I think that's every teacher ever, actually, especially when the students are in there. You just stand outside the class, like, I don't want to go in there. Just terrified of their life choices, you know what I'm saying?
he was just inside, setting up decorations for his class, when he had to stop and immediately walk out after seeing something that made him jump out of his skin. Now, the school that he teaches at doesn't really have a history of paranormal occurrences, but the students there would often make up stories and
I love
rumors
that
about the
there's
school
some
being
random
haunted
person on
up out of his
Facebook that's
skin.
like, I got you, I'm a
Now, the school that he
Ghostbuster.
teaches at doesn't really have a history
The
of
frick are you gonna do?
paranormal occurrences, but the students there would often make up stories and rumors about the school being haunted, specifically by a student who used to go there. Whether or not this student actually existed remains a mystery.
I'm gonna be real with you. If there's the one place that every person would love to haunt as revenge, it would be schools.
But tonight, after encountering what just happened, he no doubt believes that his class is haunted, if not the whole school. This is what he caught.
All right, I'm just finishing up putting up decorations for the students when they get back. I was on the smart board setting things up. I'm taking a step back, and you guys know me. I stay late
Oh, bro's got a turtleneck. I don't know, bro.
often. It's just me here and the janitor, and
I just don't trust anybody who's wearing a turtleneck. Like, what are you trying to hide? Like, why are you trying to hide your neck?
Let me show you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with your neck? Like, you an alien?
Do you see? Do you see?
No. Oh, that's making creepy. Listen, the ghost is ready for class. Like, what do you want?
I mean, is that not a kid sitting right there?
Literally, yeah. Fair enough. It's a very kind ghost. Like, it's sitting patiently. It's waiting for class. It feels like it's on that third seat. It feels like it's meant to be like in the reflection. It's like it sat right here in the reflection.
It appears that someone is sitting at a desk towards the back of the class while facing the board in front of it. Now,
And
just
it's like incredibly well like visible there in the reflection. That's cool.
friends, this is what it usually looks like when there isn't someone occupying a seat. Nothing stands out because clearly nothing is there. But somehow, either someone or something appears. It's hard to make out any specific features.
Oh nah, son. If I was that teacher, bro, if I was that teacher, like at bare minimum, I would be demanding a different classroom.
There's definitely an outline resembling that of a child's, as viewers noted. Because of this, the instructor believes that the spirit of a former student had come to see him. However, they had come way too late to class. Now, it's worth noting that a few months ago, the school had an accident involving someone who went there. It isn't certain, but the following footage might be related.
I mean, what are you trying to say? Did somebody like actually pass away there very recently or what?
Girl in the back.
The specifics of what occurred are unknown, but according to a source, the student had unfortunately passed away only days after the accident. Ever since then, the kids at the school would come up with rumors saying that the girl's spirit haunts the building. If that's so, then this definitely makes what was captured a whole lot more interesting. But of course, I'll let you come up with your own judgment. Was a ghost caught on camera? Or might there be something that could possibly explain what was captured?
Bro, forget that. Imagine having to be trapped in a school. Like, damn, bro, I freaking hate the nightmares I get of high school, bro.
As always, let me know what you think down below.
Like, who's torturing who there? The ghost or the school? Like,
now the following footage was recently shared by a mother who was home alone when this happened. The only other person inside the house was her baby, who had just been put to sleep in her crib. It's been a hectic night trying to calm her down as she wouldn't stop crying. According to Angela, the mother, her baby would continuously stare at an empty space before bursting into tears. It was definitely strange.
nah, see that is the sign that the baby is like. This is why you need to have like one of those emergency cribs to like set it up in your room. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what? You sleep with me tonight. Like I'm not about to risk. Especially if it's a little baby, don't let it sleep in the same bed with you. You know, you don't want to accidentally roll over onto it. But have one of those emergency cribs just in case you would need to, you know what I'm saying? Just in case you need to like.
But it wasn't something Angela
maybe
found
tonight
concerning.
you sleep in the room in my
That
room.
is, until the following incident took place. At around 10 at night, Angela is woken up by a notification on her phone, alerting her that a person has been detected in the back patio. She immediately checks the—
Bro, I swear, like I really thought, cause I got one of these systems, exactly like this, where like in the middle of the night it'd be like, hey yo, somebody's out, there's somebody in the front door. Hey yo, there's somebody in your garage. Oh yo, someone in the front of the house. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got like the full 360. I got every piece of my house covered, baby. But the amount of times, bro, I really be like, I'll be getting a notification, bro, in the middle of the night, and I just be like, do I really want to see a ghost right now? Do I really want to see a ghost? Like, and I'm gonna be real with you, every single time, it's like a hobo, or it's like somebody walking in the middle of the night, you know, something, it's something happening outside, like it's somebody, like, it's not, like, sometimes it'd be like people, like my neighbors will be like going, like, house to house looking for like cans, aluminum cans and bottles, and like, or sometimes they'll just check the trash cans to see if there's anything good in there, you know? And so like, and that guy passes by every single day. So like now I know who it is, right? But like I still have a little bit, They're like, there's like 10% of me like that. It's a ghost this time. It's for sure a ghost this time.
Security camera outside her
That's
house
it. This
from her
time it's gonna be a
smartphone to see
demon.
if
I'm gonna open
maybe
it
her
up. It's
husband
gonna
was
be
back
right
from
there. It's gonna
work.
jump scare me.
Instead, she sees this.
It looks like there's a little girl inside your house, like looking through the window. Who is she? That straight up looks like there's like a little girl inside your house just looking outside. Hey! Oh hell no, you disappeared? Oh hell no. Oh no, you gotta get the priest.
At first, Angela thought that the figure was simply a case of pareidolia, but then suddenly, this happens. The figure, which Angela thinks looks like a little girl, slowly dissipates into thin air. Just like that, the silhouette is gone. Now Angela has made—
That's an incredibly freaking good one if that was a hoax, because that was incredibly well made.
a video showing where the little girl had appeared. While it does give some context, her video makes the footage a whole lot creepier.
Okay, so this is the area, the door that it was like standing inside. We don't have anything or keep anything in this area.
Yeah, like in the best case scenario, you could say the curtain was the dress of the little girl, and like maybe the folds of the curtain made it seem like hair and a face, but still.
Because it's a walkway and it would be really awkward.
Like if that was literally just that freaking curtain, if it was literally just a curtain doing that, and like the reason why the little girl disappeared is because the curtain was being pushed by the wind and sort of like undid the illusion, then that illusion was so good it even tricked the freaking camera system into thinking it was a real person. That is terrifying.
And then this is where the security camera is. So when I looked at the footage, I expected to see a person. I didn't expect to see that though.
Tries to recreate the scene. Okay, I like this because it gives us context of like what a normal human being, like their size would be. You know what I'm saying? The look.
It's the fact that Angela shows what it looks like if someone were to be standing at the door that makes the footage creepier. If Angela's body wasn't able to be seen, as she demonstrates, then how is this clearly apparent? They, or it, just stands there completely motionless. While she doesn't know for sure if this was something paranormal.
Yeah, no, either it's a ghost hugging this curtain looking outside, or this curtain just happened to fold at just the right, like just the right little folds to literally make the illusion of a human being or a little girl. And it was just, again, so good. Just accidentally, by happenstance, the illusion created was so good it actually fooled the freaking camera system too.
She now knows what it was that her child was looking at. She believes that this had been responsible for making her baby upset.
A little girl's trying to play doll with your baby? Oh hell no.
Of course, you be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else been captured?
Nah, that's a creepy as hell one. That's a really well done
On
one. If that was
September
fake.
20th of
That
2020,
was really well
a father
done.
decides to record his two sons during a playful activity. Both his kids are engaged in a playful wrestling match, with each one trying their best to beat the other. It's a tied match, as it looks like neither one can win the game. Well, that is, until one of them gets distracted. It's unclear as to what he's seeing, but his full attention is given. In fact, he's so distracted that his opponent takes this opportunity to beat him. Although capturing his loss on camera, something else was captured that neither of the kid's parents could explain. While looking at the video he took, the father sees this.
A ver.
Eso pa eso,
I didn't see it. Oh, what the hell? Nah, son.
Eso pa eso.
That was a full-ass
As the
roll of
father sees that
dope.
his son is fixated on something, he points the camera to where he is looking, but he doesn't see what it is that's so captivating. Whether he missed it or it simply was not visible, the camera had caught it. In the closet, a face is captured, but like something out of a nightmare.
It really is, bro. That looks like something out of Grave Encounters, bro, with the freaking, like, the mouth all, you know what I'm saying?
It doesn't move and stays completely still while seemingly staring at the camera.
Bro, it looks as shocked as Kaya. Damn.
Whatever this is just stays in this
It
corner.
looks like that painting
but when the
screen.
father pans the camera to the same spot after turning away momentarily, it's no longer there. Although taken in 2020, there hasn't been any further
Bro, it
info.
looked like Scream. You ever seen that painting, Scream? It looked like that. That's him.
On this clip.
That's the ghost.
Yet still, no info is needed to make this footage any creepier. While there has yet to be any updates, viewers continue to speculate as to what exactly was inside this wardrobe. In the following video, a couple of friends are standing outside a building that hasn't been occupied for years. Nothing about this building had stood out to the friends until they saw this. Now at first glance, the so-called ghost appears to be mistaken for a plastic bag. This is so considering that it looks to be caught on a wire that's connected to the building. But as the video plays out, the notion of this being a bag suddenly becomes questionable. If this had been nothing more than a piece of plastic, then how does one explain the following? As all friends continue to watch the alleged bag, this happens.
Oh, it's always a potato quality camera, I swear. Freaking vanish in midair.
Whatever this might have been just floats around before somehow vanishing, but it does this only after the friends started calling out to it. It's as if it was hiding away from them. Now it could very well be that its movement was merely a coincidence that occurred when they shouted.
Bro, what if it really is like corner folk, like people who can move in through dimensions? That's freaking crazy.
But despite that, it doesn't explain how it just disappears into nothingness. For this reason, the group believes a ghost was on the roof of this abandoned building. Ghost or not, neither viewers nor the group could explain just how exactly this white object vanished without a trace. Like
Yeah, that's
most
the
videos,
wildest part.
there has yet to be a definitive explanation for what was caught.
It's either edited because of the potato quality camera,
On October 18th of
or
2024, a video recorded by a security camera inside a classroom began spreading among students after many were freaked out by what was captured. The footage was initially posted by the teacher of this classroom. Mr. Simon, the instructor in question, wanted to share something creepy that he came across while looking at video recordings of his lectures. Rarely does he ever check the camera, but apparently, a student of his had complained about being
I'm not gonna say
wanted to share
that his setup is technically nicer than mine, but what I will say is that
hear something creepy that
he
he
kind
came
of did a
across
little
while
bit
looking
better
at
than
video
I did.
recordings
Like,
of his lectures.
like how do you get hooks like that? Like I just sort of like had to like duct tape. Like I used a lot
Rarely
of duct
does
tape.
he ever check the camera, but apparently, a student of his had complained about being bullied by a classmate.
made a wire.
So naturally, Mr. Simon checks the camera, recordings of his lecture. What's going
he
on
like
between
made a whole friggin' like thing to like hold it. What the hell? How do you get this wire? I had to like duct tape the hell out of mine.
the two? But while checking, he sees a notification saying that motion was detected at 10 p.m. on October 17th. Now this was odd, considering that school was closed during this time. He checks the footage, expecting a thief or a janitor to appear, but instead, he ends up seeing something that scares the living daylights out of him. This is what he saw.
It moves to where motion is detected. Interesting. So he is the. Alright, I was gonna say, is the camera. It feels like a Five Nights at Freddy's video. Was the camera focusing on the door there, or like higher up? Okay.
It's easy to miss the first time, but in case you did, something appears at the entrance to the classroom after a few rotations from the camera.
Oh,
It's
I didn't
pretty
even
faint,
notice that.
but it's there.
It
The
looks like a
camera
lady.
seems to notice it as
Or
it
woman.
stops moving
Figure.
and stays pointing at the figure. But when it sees it, the figure just seemingly vanishes. The misty apparition, as Mr. Simon calls it, is no longer present throughout the footage. Or at least, that's what he thinks. Because according to viewers, the reason as to why the camera keeps on moving is because it's still picking up the supposed ghost that was seen. Wherever the camera points is where it's at, it's just not visible. But despite whether or not the mysterious figure was still present, Mr. Simon is fully convinced that something otherworldly had appeared. To this day, he has no idea what exactly was inside his class and wonders if the camera will.
Like, that's one of those things where it's like, ooh, if it's not ghosts, and the possibility exists that it's just like, basically just energy, right? Like some kind of energy that's like potentially left over from like, you know, just repetitiveness or like daily, consistently, you know, either people or some person who had a specific attachment to the place or something, right? Like it could just be like leftover, what I would call leftover after images or leftover energy essence of like a person from before in the past, or it might even be essence or energy from somebody who's still alive. But like, if that theory is true, and if we ever someday like discover that it is true, it would be so cool to see all this like in retrospect and be like, yeah, that's free. Like it actually did, like cameras are able to detect and pick that up. It's kind of cool.
Ever see this mysterious figure again? Just what was inside Mr. Simon's class? In the Russian city of Kirov, a couple were driving down a highway when their dashcam caught footage of something pretty creepy. This video was submitted to me by Gregory P., who saw the clip on a local news station. Upon seeing what was captured, he immediately knew that the incident was anything but normal. As the couple drive down the road, they see this.
Is there gonna be another ghost lady? Ooh, damn!
Там мужик на дороге стоял.
Oh nah, son. That was clear as daylight.
Out of nowhere, a mysterious silhouette shows up in front of the car. Its sudden appearance was startling enough that the
I don't know if I'd call that a silhouette. You could clearly see bro's jacket and everything.
driving swerved.
He's in jeans, some kind of black, either leather jacket or hoodie or something. No, yeah, it looks like a black jacket with like a gray hoodie or something.
Upon seeing it, while it may seem like someone was actually standing there, something about them has led viewers to believe that this figure was no person at all, given that they, or it, doesn't flinch upon seeing the approaching vehicle, and also that they just manifest.
I mean, at that point, it like, why would you flinch? You know what I'm saying? Like, like, at that point, it's like, either he's drugged the hell out, because I mean, it's the middle of the freaking, like, where the hell is he? Like, it's the middle of nowhere, on a dark, black, pitch black road. So bro would have to be, like, zonked out of his mind. Either that, or
Out of nowhere,
it's a freaking alien trying to pretend to be human, you know what I'm saying? Or like a skinwalker.
it's believed that this was paranormal.
You think it's a skinwalker just, like, sort of, like, out there chilling?
Although it's hard to say for sure if that's so, at least it's certain that most viewers think something unexplainable was captured.
Like, who the hell would be out there?
Now this next video was submitted to me by Sienna G, who received the following clip from her aunt. In the footage, Sienna's aunt is filming her son, who appears to be roaming around inside a room. Although initially thinking that her aunt had sent her a cute video of her little cousin, Sienna soon felt that something was off about the clip. It wasn't obvious at first, but upon watching it the second time, she instantly got chills. The clip, as it turns out, was sent to Sienna because something strange was captured. Have a look.
Mommy, take out the stuff. Look like this. Take it out.
Yeah, she already put it on the work. Oh, did I miss it? I looked away for a second. Oh, frick. Alright, spooky shadow crossing the camera.
Come on.
It looked like another child just ran across, right? Freaking ghost child, bro.
As Sienna's aunt films her son, she catches something passing by in front of the camera, but it's really quick when it happens. At exactly 17 seconds into the video, a dark silhouette emerges from the left side of the screen before making its way across the room. By slowing the footage, one can see that something distinct is moving past the camera, but it's also when you slow the footage that the video gets even more creepy. Looking at the figure frame by frame, you'll notice that it has a full torso and also what looks like an arm.
But no
However,
head.
one thing is missing, its head. Despite moving pretty fast, we can still make out what looks like a body, but nowhere in sight do we see a head. This fact alone is what spooked Sienna and her aunt upon looking closely at the clip. If no one else had been inside the room, then what was this? A definitive answer to this question has yet to be given.
Not only that, but like, it's just weird, cause like, that's a baby. This thing would have to be half the size. This thing would have to be the size of a baby.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out
that one could
and
have
include in the
easily
next
been.
compilation, you can send them over to
That one could have easily, like, too easily been forged. Not only that, but I like, it's too awkward.
scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
But assuming that was a ghost, why'd the ghost turn to the size of a baby?
That being said, let's get back to the video. In the following video, a young girl plays with a pair of glasses while mom and dad talk in the bedroom. It appears that no one else is around except maybe their pet dog, but according to the mother who sent me this clip, there is no way that her dog was responsible for this creepy incident. If no one else was present in the kitchen during this time, as she states, then what was this?
Okay, so besides having a Doge, they're saying something happened, but they don't think it was a Doge. Pillow moved? I saw the pillow move back there?
Hey?
The hell was that scream? So they heard that. They heard those yells because they thought it was the daughter. That sounded like a banshee yell, bro. That's a witch.
What, baby?
Understandably, the child's parents were freaked out upon listening to what was captured. Either in the kitchen or somewhere else in the house, a loud screech is heard. Someone in the house had screamed, but this doesn't make any sense, as no one else lives there except them, who certainly didn't scream during this.
I didn't even notice the glasses breaking. I mean, I'm gonna be completely fair with you. Depending on the frames, especially if they're plastic, absolutely a child could have broken those glasses. But definitely.
Reporting.
What
now,
the hell
even
was that
stranger
yell?
is the fact that their daughter had no reaction whatsoever to the sound. In fact, no one else had heard it when it happened. Whether person or ghost, the family has no clue as to who or what had made the noise.
So they must have went back to see the footage to see the moment she broke the glasses and heard the freaking yell. That's wild. I like that one a lot, actually. Like, because it's so innocent. There's no, like, I can't sense any malice out of it. That just genuinely feels like the daughter snapped the freaking glasses in half, and they were like, let's go back and see the footage, you know? See the moment it was her, like, what happened. Yeah, that yell would not have been from a Doge.
A man who lives alone recorded.
Like, that wasn't like a Hassan Piker shocking his dog kind of yelp, you know what I'm saying? That was like a whole, like, demon bat or something.
A video to show what's been happening ever since he moved in. The apartment that he's currently renting isn't exactly a place he calls home. Almost every night, something strange happens. From tapping noises coming from outside his window to things moving on their own as if tipped over by someone.
Well, you know what they say, home is where the ghosts are.
He no doubt believes that his new place is haunted. Now, he's been recording a couple occurrences ever since moving in, but the most recent video on his page is by far the most unsettling encounter he's ever had. It's late at night
You know what? With a PC setup like that, I could definitely see this guy being Russian.
When this is captured.
Время 2:30 ночи, а мы только начинаем веселиться. Проснулся от
You got a ghost stuck in your closet?
из шкафа. А это
It's okay, ghost.
левая
It's
дверца
2025. You can come out the closet
слегка
now.
приоткрывается и стучит.
Nobody will judge you anymore.
Знаю, видно, не видно.
Well, unless you start like making it your whole identity on Twitter, then people will definitely judge you. But for the most part, people are okay with it now. Unless you live outside of the U.S., in which case, or modern first world countries, let's say, just so that all the rest don't feel left out. I think the ghost is just trying to make you aware that the stickers you put on there are like kind of like, you know, you could do better. Like, get some waifu stickers. Like, what is this? I love this Russian guy just like, well, ghost, do it, do something. It's the most Russian thing I've ever seen. Bro is really just pointing the camera dead at the ghost, like, do ghost things. Ghost? No ghost? Why do you just have an empty freaking closet? Nah, there's a ghost right there, isn't it? Show me the ghost. Demon ghost now! It's empty! Ah! That was scary, bro. It's freaking empty. Oh, nah, bro. You got ghosts. That's a demon.
It goes without saying, but the man was on edge throughout the whole night. Thinking that someone was hiding in his wardrobe, he walks over with caution, but this wasn't necessary, as eventually he finds out that nothing was inside. Or so it seems. While nothing...
That's actually even scarier, isn't it? Like, is it like Friday? Like, is it laundry day? Like, why you not, like, why where are your clothes? You just got hangers?
particular stands out, except for some moving hangers. Viewers believe that a presence of some sort was actually in there. It just wasn't visible to the naked eye. Whatever presence might have been there has definitely spooked the man, but regardless, this alone was enough to send him out of his place and into a new one. No further videos have been posted since then, but until new footage is released, this one remains a mystery. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
That one was really cool.
If you haven't already done so, please...
I like that one a lot. That was like straight up like... It had to be a Russian guy, but that one was straight up like, ooh, okay. I could see somebody like going through that. Like, there wasn't much to fake there, you know what I'm saying? That one was nice. That was cool.
Subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future.
Not gonna lie.
Also be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel. That being said, until next time.
Honestly, I didn't expect to go this long. At this point, we got 2 more. Let's keep it rolling. It's already 9:10. The trick-or-treaters are being handled right now by the family. We're fine. But we gotta keep it rolling because I'm on a timer, baby. Let's go. Absolutely. As always. Oh, actually, before we move on though, I do want to make sure I want to make sure I sub. Make sure you guys sub too. And I will drop all the links as always in the description below. Oh, did I not do the last one too?
While driving down a stretch of...
No, I didn't do 97. My bad. I didn't post it on Discord. Let me make sure I got it in order.
On the night of November 16 of...
Alright, cool.
On the night of...
No, 99.
In the following video...
Solid. Alright. Excelente. Without further ado, and because we're on a timer, let's get on with it. Just sounds real freaking like bad. That doesn't sound quite as great. Without further ado, presenting like a freaking royal, like freaking jester, presenting the royal spookster, Bizarre Bob.
A young boy falls asleep on the couch after watching TV by himself. The boy's father, known as Oscar Nunez, had no idea that his son was out in the living room during this time. But Oscar isn't surprised by this, given that his son occasionally sneaks out of his room to watch TV while everyone else is asleep.
That makes sense.
Tonight, on December 1st of 2019,
that's totally a me thing to do. I never went to my parents' room though. Like to like scare them, you know what I'm saying? Like when you like those freaking kids that will like like just freaking you've seen them like in movies and stuff too. But one time one of my nephews, yeah, that's like not too much information, but one of my nephews freaking like middle of the freaking night, I mean like 3 in the freaking morning, like I woke up and like I woke up maybe unrelated to the child being there, but I woke up and then turned around in my bed, like literally was like, and I freaking woke up and turned around, just like a normal middle of the night, wake up and turn around, like readjust in bed. Bro was just sitting there, just standing there, staring at me like what the freaking, like oh my god, I had never in my life yelled so freaking out. Oh my heart, dude. Oh, I don't know what the hell the kid was doing, but it freaking terrified the hell out of me, dude.
19, his son quickly realizes that
maybe he did wake me up and he wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, but
now before showing this clip, it's worth mentioning that recently strange things have been happening to this family.
The hell out of me.
On one occasion, the family had come home late at night and saw this, an infestation of flies, most of which were surrounding the house. But the strangest part about this is that not a single fly was inside the trash bin.
Nah, that's some Lord of the Flies shiz, bro. Oh, nah.
That was right next to their home. Understandably, Oscar's family was thoroughly unsettled. Going back to this video, the family believes that it may have some connection to the fly incident.
Well, yeah, that's some Lord of the Flies shiz, bro.
The son is dead asleep when this is captured.
You gotta handle that situation. What? Oh, that's a person. That's a straight person. What is this sound effect? Hold up. First of all, what is this sound effect? Is that in the footage, or is that just you putting that, Bizarre Bub? Because if that's you putting that, please put something less like freaking like what is that?
To the fly incident, his son is dead asleep when this
something Godzilla has an upset stomach.
Captured.
Yeah, something Godzilla with a bad like tummy ache, bro. So a few years ago, my son woke up crying and scared, so I looked at the cameras. He said he saw someone in the hallway. I mean, I see someone in the hallway. Oh yeah, and he like does a double take too. He like does a double take to look down the hallway to like look at it. The fact that the ghost is like dead staring at the kid though is freaking terrifying, isn't it? That's like that's like a ghost or a spirit that's like like that's a spirit like debating like, should I try to possess that child? Nah, I'll leave him alone. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's not, son. Oh, it's just chilling. It's big chilling. Okay, it dissolves. Well, because the kid is gone. Oh, nah, son, that's like the EDP ghost. I don't like it.
Upon checking the cameras, Oscar saw this. A figure standing in the hallway.
That's not okay.
But no one else was awake during this time. It's 3 in the morning and something appears in the dark. They, or it, just stands there without moving an inch. But it doesn't go unnoticed by Oscar's son, who before this was moving erratically on the couch. But creepiest of all is that the figure somehow vanishes into nothingness. The hallway is now empty compared to before. Oscar was surely creeped out by this footage, And like his family, he believes that this incident had something to do with
Nah, bro, don't tell me we need a freaking Chris Hansen in the afterlife too to freaking like take care of these freaking pedo ghosts too. Come on now.
the fly incident that occurred recently. Paranormal or not, these occurrences are pretty creepy. But until further updates are given, we'll have to speculate for now as to what exactly is going on with
Nah, bro, like me personally, whether it is or is not a spirit go, whatever the hell, the fact that the Lord of the Flies incident and then this right here, nah, no, holy water, like you need holy water, holy candles, holy like everything.
Oscar's home.
And just in case, buy a holy 22 caliber. Just you never know, you never know.
On February 7th of 2023,
Get the holy deagle. It's solid gold.
footage from a security camera was shared by Nicole White, who to this day has no idea what was captured. Nicole explains that the video was recorded when her brother and sister were setting up
Oh, I see. It's Eminem.
a surveillance camera inside her house. It was a gift for Nicole and her family, including her own brother, who was living with her at this time. But this may be the reason why the following happened. Nicole believes that her brother's collection of archaeological artifacts, like fossils and arrowheads, were all either cursed or haunted. Because she lived under the same roof as him, she no doubt believes that what was captured had some connection to those artifacts. Now in the video, Nicole's
you
sister
showed arrowheads. What's the skeleton?
is using their brother as a point of reference for the camera when this is captured.
Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah, son.
It's
That
no
was
wonder
like
why
a
Nicole
deer demon. That was like a demon with the head of a deer or something.
was terrified upon seeing
It looked like it's going like this, like. And then it like chill, like, but like, I'll do it this way. It was like, What y'all got? Y'all got something good here? Y'all got something delicious? Some tasty? Let me get some of that. Let me get a little bit of some of that. You know what I'm saying? Then he like boom dips out of the way.
this.
Bam! Out of
Looking
here.
closely, a creepy, goat-like apparition appears over her brother's shoulder.
I don't like
it's
that.
there momentarily
I don't
before
like
vanishing
anything
out of
about
sight.
that.
Now, whether sharing the resemblance of a goat or not, there's no denying that a distinct outline of some figure is seen. But according to Nicole, if you look closely, you can make out a pair of horns and nails.
It does look like horns.
This might be the reason why she compares it to the Goat Man, an urban legend about a creature who's both human and goat. While she isn't saying that it's the Goat Man itself, she is claiming that it's supernatural and believes that her brother's collection of artifacts
Oh, that's some demonic shit. That's something,
is
bro.
the reason for its presence. But of course, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Was a ghost caught on camera or not?
What if the arrowhead like captures the soul of every animal it takes out? You think somebody used those arrowheads to take out a sheep? Take out a goat?
It's late at night when a single mother known as Brandy Nettleton records her son's bedroom. She was hearing noises coming from inside. However, her son wasn't home at the time of this recording.
Oh hell no, bro! I'm telling you right now, that's haunted as hell. That's for sure.
Okay, my son is gone. He's not home. He's at a party. Yeah, I know. I don't care. I just got woken up. My daughter's home, but my son's not home. My son is the only one that lives upstairs. The only one upstairs. All night since he's been gone, I keep hearing like the door close. Like it'll just shut. But
Now the audio cuts off during this time. This is something that often happens throughout the video, which although strange, does add to the creepiness of the footage. But things would only get creepier from here on out. Brandy's already freaked out by the noises she apparently heard, but little does she know that she would end.
I'm gonna be completely and utterly honest. I feel like it's faked because whenever I'm recording a video, there's no way for me to tell if you're recording my audio or not. So the fact that she knows immediately that the audio's been cut off feels staged as all get out. Like, I don't know, like, there's no, like, microphone indicator. Like, here, when I'm doing the stream, of course, it's a microphone indicator. I can see my audio levels at all times. But when I'm recording on my phone, there's no audio level indicator, is there? To the best of my knowledge?
End up capturing the following on video. Moments after the audio
How does
cuts,
she know?
this happens.
Yeah, how does she know the audio cuts
so
off?
anyway, so my son's not home, but I keep hearing the door shut. But there's nobody up there. There's nobody up there. I'm gonna see if I could try to. And let me take you guys. I'll take you guys up there and show you there's nobody up there. But let's see if we can catch it.
What the frick was that noise?
Bro, my eyes are watering. This is scaring me. Hold on. Oh my god, as soon as I stopped it, I heard it. I know you guys heard that. I hope I caught that. Did you hear it? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna turn. Look, nobody's up here.
Okay, I mean, I definitely heard a door closing. Whether it was that or not, I have no idea, right? Could have been the daughter opening and closing a door, could have been something, who knows, but I want to see more. Let's see if there's something spookier.
Oh my god. Look at his door's closed. Oh my god. Nope.
Did it just open by itself?
Nope. Nope. I gotta tell my daughter, boo boo. Oh my god. There's water in my eyes. Oh my god. Why does it sound like, and I recorded it. It sounds like somebody's in your brother's room. And I went up there to show that the door was closed. Tell me why his door opened when I went up there.
I like this.
I swear. I ran down here by myself.
I don't
I'm
know,
recording
bro.
it.
Like I said, it's the fact that, like, it's a really good one, but it's the fact that it seemed like she knew her audio had stopped at the very beginning. I'm suspicious.
Come up there with me to show them nobody's here. Oh my god. That made my eyes water, you guys. I showed it on camera. My son is not home. I'm not going to stop the recording just so I can show you guys. I know, I ran down here. I ran down here so fast. Okay.
Y'all keep emphasizing the fact that nobody else is here besides you two. Like, so much so that I'm starting to think y'all lying to me.
Oh my god, that scared me. And it sounds like somebody's walking around up there and I got it on recording, yes. Look at, his door is moving. Okay, we're gonna go up there and I'm gonna show you guys nobody is in his room. He is not here. Turn your flashlight on.
Turn your flashlight on. Turn the lights on in the room.
Hurry up and come up here so you can point it to show nobody's in the room. Look. Look. Nobody's in here.
Oh, it's like one of those where you gotta pull the string?
You guys literally, you seen that in real time with me. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Oh no. I told you guys. And there's been that mimic. And my daughter has heard it when I'm not here. It says my name, or it says her name in my voice when I'm not here. And it says my name in her voice when I'm not here.
She says she has a mimic too?
And, or when she's not here. And now that's happening. Look at my dog. Oh, no. No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not coming under the side of the house no more. Oh my god.
In a panic frenzy, Brandy and her daughter run down the stairs to get away from what just happened.
The poor doggo.
Now there are two things worth pointing out about this clip. The first being that Brandy shuts the door after checking inside. We can hear the door clicking and latching into place after she closes it, but somehow it opens up as we just saw. To Brandy, this was a key indication that it wasn't a draft or an uneven door frame that was causing its movement. However, it's the second detail that makes this whole encounter even more creepy. Only a day or two after this incident, Brandy's dog was acting strange.
Oh my goodness,
Pixie,
look, what a pause.
the dog's name,
Look at it!
would stare at the ceiling and start acting up out of nowhere.
What a freaking amazing little
Keep in
pup.
mind though, that the room you're seeing
Oh, it's like jumping as if it's trying to play freaking with something up there.
is below the floor on which the son's bedroom is at.
Fan is off, and he's hearing something. And now he's going crazy.
I love him. He's such a clean. He's so clean. I love him. He's so
You hear
cute.
something, Papa?
Pixie's strange behavior is nothing new. It's been happening ever since Brandy's sister moved out of the house. Her sister, according to Brandy, is the reason for these unusual happenings. She believes that her sister had brought something into the house after using a Ouija board before she left. But of course, I'll let you be the judge on that. There's been a few updates
Okay,
on
why y'all using Ouija boards?
Brandy's page since making
I feel like Ouija boards at this point are literally just invitations to be haunted. I don't think they serve any other purpose besides that. I'll be real.
this video, which you can check out in case you're interested. But for now, as it seems, this video remains a mystery. It's nighttime somewhere in Argentina when a family gets together for dinner. As all members finish up their meal, one relative begins to record, but as he pans the camera around the room, he captures this.
Hey, bro, you see this? You see these warning labels? That's how you know you got the good Coca-Cola. You need it has to have these warning labels. Hello? Hi? That's the lady from isn't that the lady from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark?
There appears to be someone by the poolside just watching the family from a distance. However, they don't appear to be moving. While it might be that a guest was enjoying their evening by the pool, given that this dinner was taking place at a hotel,
that's creepy as hell.
Seems strange. Zooming in, it looks like they're completely still and seems like their mouth is the only part that's moving. The person recording
Is their mouth moving? Nah, son, that looks like the whoops. It's literally the lady from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Ugh.
Immediately stopped filming upon noticing this unusual
Look
behavior.
at it!
Its pale complexion was already enough to spook them. To this
Right,
day,
that's
the
totally
relative
her!
who took this has no idea who or what was outside the hotel room that they were eating at. Now this next video comes from a mother known as Stephanie Johnson, who was doing a live stream with one of her
I'm gonna be 1,000 with y'all. I totally thought she was like showing off a Chucky doll.
kids when something happened that forced her to end the live feed at once. The incident had completely taken Stephanie by surprise, but not as much as her daughter, who was terribly shaken up by what happened. The two had been doing a live stream inside their house when no one else was home. It was just Stephanie and her child alone at home, letting viewers know that they'll be taking a 5-minute break from the live stream when this is captured.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. We're gonna be back in 5 minutes.
It says pre-recorded live stream, as in like this is a VOD or was the live stream also pre-recorded?
All right, before you go, say Happy New Year. I'm scared. What are you scared of? I'm scared. Of what? I'm scared. I'm scared too. Of my own life. There's not a ghost, you psycho. Did you hear that? She said she's afraid of the ghost. Where's the ghost? Where is it? Where's the ghost? Show mommy. Point to it. You're fine. Where is it? Point. Is it over there? Is it over there? Is it over there? Where is it? Where's the ghost?
Nah, see, the kid's like, listen. If there's a threat, don't make me point at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, like, you just get me the hell out of here. Don't wait. I don't want to piss it off.
Where? Is it Grandpa? It's not? What's the matter?
Oh hell nah! The moment she said that, the moment she said that, it's like the kid was like, it totally is. Oh, what if it does look like Grandpa? I'll screw that.
Oh Do you see what I deal with?
Stephanie immediately ends the live stream to console her daughter, making sure she's okay, because, as it seems, something had terribly spooked her. As soon as Charlie, her daughter, said that a ghost was there,
Yeah, not only that, but like it ramped up. Like the kid was definitely like whatever the kid was noticing or feeling, it like kept ramping up. So whether it was a ghost or whether it wasn't, the kid definitely felt like something was like wrong.
Stephanie assumed it was her grandfather's spirit. Perhaps she said this to lighten up the situation. But strangely, Charlie quickly said no and proceeded to have an outburst.
Oh,
if
did
it wasn't her
did
supposed
the kid say
grandpa's
no?
ghost, then what was it? While some believe that something
Nah,
was
facts is facts. If the baby said that was not grandpa, then screw that. No, I can totally see why I would be scared.
present, others write that the video had simply spooked them. It's all in Charlie's reaction. There had to be something quite upsetting to elicit such a sudden response, but it's never made certain.
Yeah, because the kid was genuinely having like a good time for a minute there. Like all of that was a switch up.
Neither Stephanie nor others in her family who've seen this clip could figure out what it was that had made Charlie so frightened. But let me know your thoughts on this one. Just what had spooked Charlie?
I have to like resist the urge to be like, freaking ignore the live stream and focus on the child. But she genuinely, like, what else could she really do? Like, right, the kid's just freaking scared. It's not like she can like. But it's like, but it's just that like, it's that instinct, that human instinct to be like, the child, the younglings are in trouble, where you just want to panic and be like, fix the situation.
At around 11 p.m., two friends inside a pickup truck began to happily sing after waiting in traffic for hours on end. According to Ezzy, the person who sent me this, they were stuck in traffic due to an accident that occurred earlier. On the same highway that the men are on, a motorcyclist crashed into a truck, resulting in a traffic jam. Unfortunately, the motorcyclist lost his life upon impact. But fast forward to only a few hours later, and this is captured. Watch closely.
Oh, I saw the reflection on the back. There was like a reflection of a man's face on the mirror, on the window, the back. There it is again! It's like right over here, bro. It's either the reflection of the cameraman's face or like
As both men sing along, something appears behind them. It appears outside the truck, floating in midair while following the vehicle. As Ezzy writes, a pale face with no body is observed. And strangely, neither men notice it. Well, that is,
not only no body, it almost seems like the bottom jaw is
gone. The men
gone.
believe this face was the spirit of the motorcyclist who passed away on the same road. And if it wasn't the motorcyclist, then it had to be one of the many victims who lost their lives on this highway. Many accidents have happened here, according to Ezzy. But what do you think? Could this supposed face be a case of pareidolia? Or is it likely that something supernatural was caught on camera?
Bro, what if it really is one of those situations where like the ghost is like trapped on the road after a road accident? Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gotta suck. Cause like, what if you're like, baby, don't mess with the carpet. What if like you're like a really polite ghost? And like you're not trying to like make a mess, but like if you're like constantly on the road, it's like what can you really do? Like you're gonna come out, you're a ghost, but you probably gonna cause accidents.
Bakery. A couple of kids are waiting patiently to get some candy from the shop's baker.
Oh, nice!
It's Halloween, and the bakery's giving out treats to those who stop by. Although everyone in this video is getting some candy, one kid in particular isn't. He stands a few feet away from the group while seemingly observing them. It could be that he's shy and therefore hesitant to step forward. Or, as many comments have noted, it may be that he's seeing something. Now you might miss it, but at the start of the video, the small boy says something out loud, like, "Look it," as if noticing something in front of him. He even points at whatever it is that he's seeing. As soon as he does this, this happens. Watch closely.
What the hell? Oh, nah, screw that ghost! ghost? Why is a ghost gotta be a
For
prick?
some reason, the boy suddenly
Freaking ghost is like greedy as hell. Wants all the candy for itself.
stops in his tracks as if something was blocking his path. He stands in place while staring at something unseen, but then his head quickly tilts up in the same way that someone would after being hit or pushed to the ground. In comment after comment, the same thing is being said.
Yeah, no, that looks like somebody just slapped him in the forehead or something.
Something had pushed the boy. From the sudden pause in his walk, to earlier when he said look it while pointing at something, it's understandable as to why many think
The
this.
child saw the entity.
So, did something actually push the boy? Or was something else at play here that caused him to fall? It's hard to say, but the more you watch this clip, the harder it gets to answer this question.
It's like so open and so just like
Now this next video was submitted to me by
ordinary
a viewer
video that
who
it's
saw a
like
video that
it's
left him
actually
extremely
really believable.
unsettled.
I'm not
They
gonna
had
lie.
seen the clip on Instagram and write that the footage originates from a city in Yemen where a store owner caught something creepy on camera. He was working late at night when a woman walked in. However, something was very off about this woman. The person who sent me this writes that her hand doesn't look right, her voice changes at one point, which is what spooked the guy, and her face doesn't look right either. Now with a description like this, I had to watch the clip in full screen to see if the
Okay, I'm immediately getting like Skinwalker vibes. Or like
appear as
change
so.
or like changeling vibes or mimic vibes.
Needless to say, something about them definitely seems odd. Take a look.
Don't be scared, I'm an angel?
ولا حاجة كيف حالك؟ حوالك
مين مات عليك؟
ها؟
مين مات عليك؟
ولا واحد حوالك ما عاد اشتغل ما عاد منزل يا والله ما طيب طيب
The first thing that stands out about this woman is her complexion. Her
But what an entrance with the freaking hand flare. I have arrived.
pale skin is similar to
Look at it.
طيب
The first thing that stands
Look at
out
her head,
about
look at
this
her head.
woman is her complexion.
I have arrived.
Her pale skin is similar to that of someone who is sick or passed away. The submitter of this footage couldn't agree more that her
Nah, for real, she looks like the she look like me. Like actually.
appearance is uncanny. Now the comments on the original video believe that this was a clear case of an evil entity pretending to be a person. Even the caption on this video claims that they're non-human.
The woman was getting irritated by the prayers that was playing in his store. And she had hooves instead of feet like humans. Well, I don't know about the hooves, but is that what's playing? Like prayers? Because I've always seen like heard of stories like that where like entities especially like evil entities will try to like they'll try to get something from you as some form of like I don't know if it's meant to be as some form of like not invitation more so to speak, but like if you grant them the request or grant them a gift, it's almost like you're befriending them or sort of like leaving an opening or an invitation to potentially take more from you, take your soul, take some kind of something, take your life force, take something. They ask for something physical, but it sort of like invites them to take more than what you're actually giving, so to speak.
Human, given that a pair of hooves can be seen where their feet should be. Personally, it's hard to tell if that's so, as the video's quality isn't that good, but the sudden voice change and the weird questions, like repeatedly asking who passed away, further makes the so-called person creepy. But like with all videos, you be the judge. Just who or what had come to visit the store owner during the late hours of the night? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444.
It's an incredibly creepy encounter. To be completely honest, this could be either a case of one or two things. Either, you know, tinfoil hat theory, absolute nightmare entity, or the other option would be that it's like a woman who's like incredibly like cold, like bone chilly cold or sick. She's assuming that somebody passed away because the guy is like playing the Quran. Real interesting though.
If you caught something creepy on camera,
It's
let's get
interesting
back
that
to the video.
it is genuinely, it almost feels like the prayers antagonize her.
On May 20th of 2024, a woman named Shireen Ann notices something in her apartment that leaves her extremely unsettled. After this incident, she made a video detailing the events that led up to that night. It all started a few days back when Shireen was home alone with her children. Looking back at this moment, she regrets that she didn't take it seriously.
She might have. She might have just assumed it was like an animal or one of her kids.
To Shireen, this occurrence wasn't something to be concerned about, as she thought it was her upstairs neighbor doing some interior renovations. But the following night, it happens again.
Yeah, like sort of like waving it up. Now it just seems like your upstairs neighbors are just rude neighbors.
It was at this moment that Shireen began to think that it wasn't her upstairs neighbor, but instead someone or something else. She would continue to be on edge until the next night when it didn't happen. No noises were heard whatsoever on that night, but as she takes a random photo for her Snapchat to let her followers know that she was going to bed, she captures this. Shireen had no idea that in the photo she took, something appears. It was only after someone on Snapchat saw the photo that she was told. Looking closely, it looks as if someone or something is staring at her.
Bro, it almost looks like a weird version of Billy the puppet from Saw, the Saw series.
She believes that they, or it, had been the one responsible for the noises she heard before. Now the figure isn't clear at all, but you can make out an outline of a body, which is pretty creepy in itself. Not much else has been said about this occurrence, but one can assume that Shireen was terrified upon seeing it.
I mean,
It's
I
photos
freaking
like
say,
this
look
of
at
these
that!
figures that are pretty creepy. A similar photo was recently posted on Facebook. However, the figure in this one is a bit more clear. The context for this is that a theater student.
Yeah, my whole thing there was that like it's like weird lighting because this guy also has like that same effect. Same thing here, and if you pay attention, half of her face is starting to get that similar effect as well. And you can actually see here, very similar effect of like gray skin. So I've seen this one before. Not
Had
super
taken a
convinced.
photo of the audience in the upper balcony and captured this. However, a morbid-looking person is caught in it. Like this image, Shireen's pic remains a
That
total
one was
mystery.
lighting. That one was pure
She
lighting.
doesn't know who or what was inside her apartment, and she doesn't know if it's still there. With no new updates since then,
That's
it
a
seems
creep-
that
this is
what
a
was
creepy one. I like
captured
this
will
one.
continue to remain unknown. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Absolutely
Also, if you haven't
phenomenal
already
video.
done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates.
Please do be sure to go subscribe. Please do sure to go like the video as well. Drop a comment so the algorithm knows that you like his stuff. Phenomenal. I absolutely love it. Freaking Discord, please work with me. There we go. Amazing video by Bizarre Bub. Please go check it out. Go drop a like, go drop a sub, all that good stuff. Moto.cheese. Show some support. And I'll tell you what, I got to get going. So we got one more video. Let's freaking get right to it. Version 100.
In the following video,
100.
a con-
100. I can't. 100. I mean, I tried to say it stupidly, just not that stupidly. Version 100. Bizarre Bub. Let's get to it, baby.
concerned mother is recording her daughter who just told. In the following video, a concerned mother is recording her daughter who just told her that a guy is inside her room.
What guy?
The guy.
The guy is at
the door.
Ma'am, I think it's about time you start loading up on some holy 9mm. Get the blessed force multiplier. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, that's it. Like, let no ghost, nor demon, nor human person freaking like get him out.
Do you want to open the door or you want mommy to open it?
I want mommy to open it.
Why would you make her open it?
He's in there.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
Are the lights off?
No.
It's okay, she says, also refusing
No
to
one
step
appears to be in
inside.
this room, yet strangely, Jessica's daughter sees someone who she says is scary. Now, despite there being nothing alarming, there is something in this room that's worth noting. The playhouse in the center is a space where Jessica's daughter often plays in. Most of her time is spent playing or eating inside, which is why Jessica decided to renovate the playhouse to make her feel more at home.
For a house tour of Emma's playhouse. Then Emma, I'm gonna show them
Not
the
gonna
door.
lie, I really anticipated my dog was going way crazier for the trick-or-treaters.
Okay. She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door, so I put.
That's kind of smart, actually. That's kind of legit. It's a good way to like have a way to check up on your kid.
From the color of the house to the same doorbell, every detail was inspired by the actual house they live in. However,
Aw, that's
only
so
a few
cool.
days after remodeling, something strange had occurred. On the night of January 3rd of 2025, the doorbell camera started to
That is just an amazing bedroom for a kid.
record. Now, this only happens when someone is at the door and near the doorbell, but upon being activated, the camera recorded this.
Oh, that's ringing. That's ringing like somebody like actually pushed the button. What does that device do? Oh, it's actually opening the door. Is that a doll head or what the frick? Okay, that's like one of those practice play dolls. Okay, yeah, because it's got hair clips and stuff in it. But that's one of the toys. Like, that's one of the daughter's little like hair like practice hair toys. Oh nah, so this thing is like opening it with some force, like with some actual strength. And ringing at the same time. Well, we got a hunt. I think it's the Yoshi doll. I think it's a haunted Yoshi doll. Nah, so wait for that light to turn red all of a sudden. Oh, it's turning red! It is a spooky! Demon confirmed. The door is already open. You're supposed to ring it when it's closed, stupid. There you go. Okay, now ring it. And then you don't! It's gonna ring it when it's all the way open. Stupid. What'd I say? Now it's just pissing me off. Now you're doing it on purpose just to freaking rile me up! Oh, damn. It's a ghost! Oh, she's seeing it. She's seeing it open by itself. And that's about the time she said, oh, hell no. actual live reaction of her being like, nah, no you don't. No, the fudge you don't. That's so cool, bro. That's like something straight out of freaking like Paranormal Activity, though. Actually. Actually, out of Paranormal Activity. So
as
cool.
She wasn't expecting the door to
This
open on
entire
itself.
scene here could have been straight out of Paranormal Activity. Like, really well. Either really well executed, really well done, or actually creepy real.
If it was just the doorbell going off by itself, then one can say that it was just a technical issue.
Nah,
But then,
that door
this
opening was
happens.
terrifying. That was
The
crazy.
door continues to swing open for just a bit, when suddenly, the hair on the mannequin is seen hanging in the air before abruptly falling down. There doesn't appear to be anything that could have caught the strand of hair, and the way it falls makes it seem like someone, or something, had loosened their grip on the strand. Now this whole situation gets creepier when considering that Jessica's daughter occasionally sees a guy in her room, but this guy is never seen. While no evidence of this man exists, there appears to be evidence of
Oh, she's got a hobo ghost squatting in her freaking toy house. That
something
sucks.
else, and it's not the only evidence that Jessica has. One night, before heading out to a dinner party with friends, she gets a notification from the doorbell camera. Take a look.
I was just about to head out, and I started getting a notification that the doorbell in my kids' room upstairs was going off.
So it's the sequel. Bro, the light's turning red! That means demons! And the audio just cuts. The audio would normally
If the
cut like
video
that if the
before didn't
noise
disturb
gate is
Jessica,
surpassed, so
then
it might have been a
surely this
frequency
one
that was
did.
too loud.
It starts off again with the doorbell seemingly acting up, but unlike previously, someone or something is heard. Listening through the doorbell's microphone, Jessica and her babysitter hear a distorted noise mixed with someone speaking, but whoever is
Yeah,
talking
it could also be that whoever's speaking is like mumbling so much, or whatever's speaking is mumbling so much, that the audio, the noise gate picks it up as a consistent audio, and like also edits it out.
doesn't appear to be saying anything
That's
intelligible.
to like avoid ambient
In fact,
audio like the
it
wind
sounds
and
like
stuff
someone chanting or
constantly being on
speaking a different
cameras.
language. It's hard to say honestly, but there's no denying that something about this is pretty unsettling. Whether it's the activity in the playhouse, or the mentioning of a man who can't be seen, Jessica is thoroughly shaken up and concerned. The playhouse has been taken apart ever since then, but still, from time to time,
They freaking took it
Jessica's child
apart.
says that she
They
sees the
freaking took away the squatter ghost freaking house. Wow.
guy.
What guy?
Bro got evicted. Y'all evicted a ghost. That's so mean.
If no one is there, then what exactly
I
is
don't
her
blame you,
daughter
though.
being afraid of?
I'd probably do the same.
Now the following video was submitted to me by Connor M, who was home alone when this happened. The house that Connor lives in is on a street where people's homes often get burglarized,
Well, he was
but
fully
despite
Macaulay
living in a
Culkin?
dangerous neighborhood, nothing could have prepared him for what occurred in his house.
Like 100% Macaulay
Connor
Culkin?
briefly describes the events of that night. In his own words, "I was alone. My daughter stayed over at my ex-wife's house, and my dog was outside. I'm still shaken up by this." It's late at night when Connor hears shuffling in the kitchen. This is his footage. Watch.
If anybody's here, I'm calling the cops.
And he said his doggo was outside? I'm just gonna say it. Once again, never make a threat like that unless you got something to back it up with. Like, if you get the authorities involved, you don't know if the person might get aggro. Like, if you aggro the boss or the enemy and you don't got like a weapon equipped, you don't want to have to like organize your inventory in the middle of the battle, you know? I can't see squat in here. Bro, you live like a freaking divorced dad. What the frick? Why is that moving? What is that? Oh, the fan is moving it. Yeah, that makes sense. Did you not turn that?
No! No!
Oh, what? What was that? Oh, did it freaking chuck a knife at him? The freaking ghost is chucking knives at him!
No!
Oh, nah, son. Hey, you better check and make sure your ex-wife didn't put a spirit curse on you or something, because that's like, it's chucking knives at you!
Somehow, a knife launches off and flies straight towards Connor. Thankfully missing him, the sharp blade lays close to his feet. But had he stood any closer, this video would have had a rather unfortunate outcome. From fearing that someone broke into his house to encountering this, Connor was immensely terrified. As he states,
Hey bro, screw that. Now you got a ghost chucking knives at you?
when it comes to things that can't be seen, there's no telling when the knife in your kitchen might fling itself at you with no apparent
This is why I bought those sleeves that cover the knives.
cause. Now that's creepy.
You never know when a ghost demon is gonna be throwing knives at you,
On
you know, so
December
you
9th
gotta
of
put a cover on
2023,
it.
a hospital surgeon is
No
freaking
friendly
out
fire,
after
you know?
seeing something that she couldn't believe. According to her, she was inside the operating room filming a video for her surgical students when she had to stop and leave immediately. As she states, something was watching her. Now this video comes from a social account that doesn't post anything like this. All the videos on this page are purely educational and meant for students who want to become surgical technicians. But this video, however, was posted for anyone who could help explain this. Tiffany has no idea what was captured, but hopes that someone does. This is her footage. Watch.
At chromic catgut, the difference is, I'm so sorry, my brain. Okay, here we go, back. Okay. So here we have two different kinds of sutures, polypropylene monofilament and chromic catgut. The difference between these two is that this one is dissolvable and it's animal derived. And the sutures last anywhere from 60 to 90 days.
I didn't read the text because I was actually genuinely interested in what the hell she was talking about. The sutures with the what? Please read description. Oh, okay, there wasn't any new information. I wonder what she's seeing or what she's noticing. Okay, that was something straight out of Cloverfield. The instant jump cut, the instant cut to like the panic, the running away. I didn't see nothing.
I'm literally tearing up right now. I saw it.
I saw it. All the nurses know about the ghost. I saw it run in this direction. What'd you see? Our women's restroom is out of service, but we think it's haunted.
Show yourself.
You put a piece of tape, a piece of paper with it. Yeah, it's like a piece of paper tape, right? Why don't you pick the paper back up and put it up?
Just give me a sign.
Give you a sign? What am I supposed to do? Freaking take one out of the concrete in the street? You want a stop sign? A yield? I left my phone in case something happens when I'm gone.
Do whatever you want.
I wanted to give it some space. You know, in case the ghost was shy. To be fair, it is a bathroom, right? The ghost might be shy. It might be a little bit of stage fright, so to speak. Uh-huh. Did it open and close the door? Okay. So it's not... Oh, okay, that time something for sure passed to the right. Oh, I need to replay the second one. I'm assuming she saw it move to the left the very first time. And this time, we for sure saw it pass to the right.
A simple lesson on sutures had turned into something out of a nightmare. Tiffany writes that she had caught a glimpse of a figure standing at the window, which then quickly fled away to the other side of the hospital. It was brief, but terrifying enough to put Tiffany in a state of shock. She couldn't exactly tell what it was that she saw, but based on what others have reported seeing at this hospital, Tiffany thinks this may have been the so-called ghost of this place. Almost everyone there has either seen or heard something strange, and for some reason, it's the women's restroom that's by far the most haunted. For this reason, Tiffany hurries over to the spot, but nothing is seen. That is, until minutes later when this is captured. A door opens on its own, and eerily, a dark figure rushes past the automatic doors.
I'm assuming that's the door. She was inside that room and she was recording the video and saw it pass to the left.
Even more unsettling is the fact that it quickly moves from one side to the other. Its fleeting motion only makes it creepier. Now to this day, there's only 1 or 2 videos on this account that talks about this incident. Aside from those, not much has been said about this, but unfortunately, as with most videos, this one remains a mystery.
It's really good. Oh, I love that one so much.
Now the source of this next video is unknown, as it was
it's
submitted
like
to me by someone
nice,
who only
high
sent
quality
this
video.
clip.
Not really
However,
like
they do give some
240p
information.
potato footage.
According to them, this clip originates from a city in Brazil where a man noticed a strange-looking person in the middle of a road. Whoever this person was didn't seem to be acting normal. In fact, this person wasn't doing anything as they weren't moving at all. They were frozen in place.
He's just standing there, menacingly,
unbothered by anything around them. But after the man took a closer look, he quickly began to record. He was filming just in case no one would believe what he saw.
Oh, deadass. He looks like he's at like 80% transparency. He is. I'm telling you, bro. I think it's a possibility that like some of these ghosts are literally just energy amalgamations from like people who used to be like who. It might not even be a ghost necessarily. Like it could just be leftover energy from somebody who used to exist way back when. Like maybe they hung out there very often, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be a ghost. Or it could be both. Maybe the leftover energy is the ghost, you know?
A figure resembling a person is seen standing still. However, no head or chest is seen. Only the lower half of this body is visible. But as if more parts of this body couldn't disappear, the figure completely vanishes after a motorcyclist crosses its path. Now, there is nothing. It's as if the figure had hitched a ride with the motorcyclist after passing by. Now, whether...
Well, imagine if that's what it is. You think ghosts are just, like, traveling through the country, like, having to, like, basically, like, how else would you get on a vehicle as a ghost? You can't really, like, get into, like, do you just walk into a car, or can you just, like, stand in the middle of the road, wait for a vehicle, and then just, like, possess one of the people, or, like, hunt one of the people, and then whenever they get to wherever you are, you, like, can just, like, hop off, or, like, switch to another person to hunt or something? Like how does it work?
Whether or not this was supernatural remains a mystery. But as always, I'll let you be the judge on what was
Like
captured.
that ghost basically
what
just like
could possibly explain
decided to
the
hunt one
partial
of the
figure
drivers,
that was
or the
caught on
driver and the
camera.
passenger. That's it. I'm your best friend now. Where are we going?
On December 21st of 2024, a mother named Anisha posted a video that her son recorded while the whole family was asleep. The reason he recorded this video was to capture the elf on the shelf toy moving when no one was awake. He's 4 years old and believes that the elf actually comes alive and does all sorts of mischievous things around the house. Many young kids believe this, as it's become a trend for parents to mess up their house and tell their kids.
I love that the kid is recording it to get evidence of like something they made up and accidentally are finding some real haunted shiz.
That the elf did it. However, Anisha's son really wanted to see the elf do its thing, so he places a camera directly across the elf toy and films it overnight. The next day, he checks the footage and sees something that scares the living daylights out of him. He immediately shows his mom, and she too gets freaked out by the footage. This is what they saw.
Oh, like a person flashed there for a second.
Thinking that her son actually recorded the elf moving, she watches closely, but what appears instead is something way more terrifying. Like a scene out of a horror movie, the silhouette of a child appears briefly on camera before disappearing in a flash. The child doesn't move, yet somehow disappears without moving an inch.
And we're sure that's not the same kid, just like sleepwalking? Or like his shadow? But also, am I the only one who noticed? I thought there was something else back there. What is that? You see that? Like that suddenly appears. It looks like another child. That's the body. This is the arm, the legs, and the head, with the hair and the face.
The child doesn't move, yet somehow disappears without moving an inch. But by far, the creepiest thing about this is the appearance of the child. Many have noted that they look extremely thin. Some have even gone as far as to say that it looks like a corpse.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a really, really starved child or something.
While this detail doesn't really help in figuring out who this was, it does make the figure creepier. Doubtless, Anisha believes that a child spirit was caught on camera, and like her son, she believes that they wanted to see the elf come alive. But just like
I didn't even notice that. It is staring at the elf on the shelf. That's kind of tragic. What if it's a little child ghost and it believes in the elf on the shelf thing too? Oh,
the child,
you just turned it super sad.
To this day, this video continues to baffle Anisha.
That's not even scary, that's just sad.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the
I don't got ghosts, but I got milk.
Video.
Yeah, there you go. You wanted something
It's
creepy?
late at
Some
night when a
ASMR
man
for
named
you.
Taylor immediately takes out his phone to record
You want some of that milk?
something in his girlfriend's house. He's by himself, and for the first time, he's hearing what his girlfriend often hears at night, but never records on camera. At this moment, the sound of someone walking back and forth is heard from upstairs. The thing is though, no one else is home except Taylor.
My front camera is smashed, but I'm here at my girlfriend's house by myself. She always says it's haunted because it sounds like somebody is walking around upstairs. I've never heard it until now. I always say it's not haunted because the house is a little old. But it legit sounds like there's somebody upstairs. I will swing on a ghost, or if it's a person, I don't care.
Well, you better hope you got that Saitama freaking punch.
Who's up there? Oh my god, they're like at the top of the stairs. Come down these stairs and I will swing on you, I promise.
Don't threaten it. You know what? Hey, yo, mad respect, bro swung. Did bro swing or did he get swung on?
Eerily, the sound of charging footsteps is heard descending the staircase and heading towards Taylor. And as promised, he delivers. He lunges at whatever it was that was heading towards him. Although losing his balance upon doing so, he continues to record on the off chance that something else happens. Unfortunately, nothing does. But at least the sounds from earlier have stopped. Now, while most people...
Nah, son, that ghost straight up saw you swing and said, okay, respect. That didn't connect, right? Because he a ghost, but he like, alright, respect. Nah, son, that was dead ass, like a bro moment from the afterlife. I feel like that was him being like, do something, and the ghost was like, I bet. And then he swung, and the ghost was like, alright, respect. Hey, you actually swung on a ghost, man, respect. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Tend to run away from paranormal occurrences, it is refreshing to see someone do something different.
Hell
but
yeah,
as
bro.
some believe, it might be best if he didn't confront the ghost in this house.
Nah, son, I think the ghost respects it. Like, it's you know what I'm saying? Like, how the ghost is like, alright, you the alpha. I'll back up. I'll chill. Alright.
Ghost or not, it is nice to see a different kind of reaction.
Nah, he a real one. I believe it.
Thanks for watching.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Like, whatever the hell that was, I fully believe that there was something walking down them stairs. Just based on his reaction, something was definitely walking down them stairs, bro. He got him. He Saitama. Well, y'all see, what y'all don't understand is this is actually a real ghost, and it actually was gonna haunt him. Like, this was the beginning of a movie, but he actually Saitama, like, One Punch Man'd it. So, like, the movie doesn't happen. Like, he never gets haunted. He actually defeated the ghost right then and there, bro. If it wasn't for that, it would have been the bad ending.
Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe
Like, we
and
never
make sure to
see
hit
him,
the
you know
bell
what I'm saying?
icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future.
Like, he would have been gone, and the government would have covered it up or something, you know, or like the ghost government. I don't know who, but like somebody would have covered it up, or the ghost would have covered it up. Nah, that is amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. Please, as always, go drop a like, go drop a sub to every single spooky video we checked out today. And I hope you all have yourself an absolutely wonderful Halloween. Morodachis, please subscribe if you're not. We're at 6:30, baby. 6:29. 6:29, baby. Let's see. Oh, if we could get to friggin', you know, I'm not anticipating nothing, but if we could get to 1,000 before the end of the year, it'd be nice. It'd be real nice. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but if we could at least get to 800, I would be over the moon. Oh, if we could get to 80% of the way there before the end of the year, I would be over the moon. Thank you all so much for just swinging by, just watching the video. If you don't, it's fine if you don't, but just spending the time to chill. Thank you all so much. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, evening, holiday, whatever it is, wherever you happen to be, whatever time it happens to be, wherever you're at. Goodbye, and thank you so much for swinging by. And I don't know if this is gonna pick up on my microphone or not, but
Happy Halloween.
Ew.